High school basketball, a G&G production. It's live and it's free. Our coverage tonight brought to you by Hale Realty and Auction, a house so named. Snappy Tomato Pizza, let's get snappy tonight. Springfield State Bank, built and growing on friendly service. ARC, Addiction Recovery Care at St. Catherine. Lisa Kearns, Exit Realty. Dr. Isaacs Jr. Dentistry, General Dentistry and Orthodontics. The Oil Guys. Madigan, Sims, Robinson, and McCain, attorneys at law in Springfield. The Marion County Industrial Foundation, putting people back to work. Lebanon Tourism. Lebanon is the heart of Central Kentucky. Farmers National Bank, by your side for more than 130 years. Big Papa Smokehouse, restaurant and full catering. Carico's Body Shop, taking care of bumps and dings. It's time now to hit courtside with Hal B. Good, John Graves, and the crew. High school basketball, a G&G production.
Taking on the Washington County Commanderettes. In the nightcap, it's Bardstown and Washington County boys action. That's enough said. It's going to be a busy Tuesday night right here on G&G Productions. Hi, everybody. Hal Good at Washington County High School. Glad to have you on site tonight because you're here with John Graves and myself as we get ready for girls action to get started off. And we were talking off the air a moment ago. Probably one of the better starts for a Washington County girls team in many years here at Washington County.
Hal, I'm the stat guy, and I go back and look, and I'm going to bet that 2005-16 that J.T. Burton had that went to the Sweet 16 was probably the last time that we started season 3-1.
Well, this year they're starting out right now 3-2. It has been a while since we've seen a Washington County team come out with that type of record, and new head coach this year, Scott Elder, has to be happy with his early progress.
Absolutely. Coach Elder and I talked earlier this week, just talked through, the maturation of coming in and getting the girls to play a different, Coach Elder ball. They played some different formats, but I can see the intensity in these girls. They're stepping up. They're moving the ball. They're not thinking as much. The passes are a little bit more crisp. There's still some turnovers and a lot to learn. It's early December, Hal. We don't mind those things here, but it's a tough test tonight with Bardstown.
Bardstown Lady Tigers, though, they continue to grow. Amber Courtney's done a nice job. Let's look at their, they come with a record of 2-1. That one loss is to Sacred Heart. No head hanging there, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Sacred Heart, year in, year out, is a traditional powerhouse in girls basketball. And Bardstown, they beat Bethlehem last year. Bethlehem went to the Sweet 16, won the Class All-A. Amber Courtney's been good for several years, and she's got a pretty tough crew this year.
Young team out of Bardstown.
I did the rosters today, and I'm like, there's a lot of 8th graders for a team of this caliber, but and I think they dress a 7th grader.
Certainly do. What do you look for Washington County to do tonight to really stay in this game?
They've got to limit their turnovers. It cannot be still layup, still layup, still layup, still layup. They've got to take care of the basketball, and I know that's one thing Coach Elder has talked about in his pregame.
Bardstown scores 62. They scored 79 points against Marion County. It could be a long night for the Commanderettes.
It could, and this is a game, this is a district game. You want to play as well as you can, but you also understand who you are as a basketball team earlier in the season, and you've got to find those pieces to build on. You want to win every game that you can, but, hey, let's understand where we are in our development and understand where we are and just build on that.
John Graves will take you through the coach's pregame show. It's the Snappy Tomato pregame show, all coming up for you. It's going to be Bardstown and Washington County. Girls action will start us off. We'll be back in 2 minutes. High school basketball, a G&G production.
Snap, snap, Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Snappy Tomato is more than just pizza. They have hoagies you could choose from. How about some of Snappy's pasta? Or build your own calzone. And Snappy has boneless or bone-in wings. Try their barbecue hot or plain. Don't forget the garden salad or the dessert. Go to snappytomato.com.
Snappy Delivery.
111 East Main Street in Springfield. Call 859-336-9888.
When it's time to take a look under the hood, trust your car, truck, or van to Oil Guys, 620 North 3rd Street in Bardstown. Oil Guys knows how to make your car hum. Oil Guys in Bardstown do oil changes, brake jobs, tire rotations, bulb changes, and Oil Guys will make sure those wiper blades are put on tight for the winter. Oil Guys works the convenient hours you're looking for, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday. They're closed on Sunday. Oil Guys, 620 North 3rd Street in Bardstown, next to my old Kentucky Home Dinner Train.
This community rallies for one another, and we have seen that firsthand here at the Crown Recovery Center. The recovery movement is sweeping across Springfield and Washington County. It's because of this great community we can show people what a life of recovery looks like. Just like the Commanders, our game plan is the same: win, develop strong leaders, and build a stronger community. From all of us here, have a great season, Commanders. We are all rooting for you.
Try to think of the most convenient bank service you could hope for. How about banking from your mobile phone? Well, Springfield State Bank has it. With our new mobile banking, you can monitor your checking account, transfer money, even pay your bills right from your cell phone. Enrollment is easy. Just visit our website at www.springfieldstate.com for details. Springfield State Bank, we're your locally owned community bank doing big bank things. We want to make banking easy for you. Springfield State Bank, member FDIC.
As we're only about 22 minutes away from the tip-off of Washington County and Bardstown. Lady Tigers of Bardstown travel here tonight, take on Washington County. No strangers. They face off each other in the 19th District quite regularly, as they've become pretty staunch opponents in the past. I mean, they're always playing hard against each other, and we've always seen some really good games between Washington County and Bardstown, especially in the boys, which I think the boys is going to be a real premier game that's going to be coming up a little bit later on, and we'll be leading you through that as well. As far as for the rest of the week, we do want to remind you that Friday night is going to be our next game, and will be our final game until we jump into next year. But Friday night, we'll have for you Nelson County and Washington County in a girl-boy doubleheader. We'll have all that action for you coming up on a Friday night. Same starting times, 5:30 is the pregame. Tip-off is going to be at 6 o'clock, so you'll want to make sure to stay involved and stay in tune, and call your neighbors and friends and tell them that the high school basketball game is on G&G Productions, which is on Facebook Live. And it's easy to remember because a lot of folks go in, and you've got to be kind of sensitive whenever you're dealing with Facebook. But use the small caps, G&G. Don't go with a capital P, and go G&G Productions. You can see it right behind me here today. G&G Productions, where we're live and free. Now, that's pretty cool, too, because we're live doing these games on Facebook Live. But they're also free. So you can see they're free as well. Just tune in. Thanks to our sponsors that we have that we bring to you. Now, John seems to think that we need to live free. And unfortunately, we just can't live free in every aspect, but I can promise you this ball game's not going to cost you nothing. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. We got pregame coming up. As a matter of fact, John has scheduled to talk to Amber Courtney, head coach of the Lady Tigers, and then first-year coach Scott Elder of the Washington County Commanderettes. Gives us time to take a time out. We're back with more of the Snappy Tomato pregame show. It's Bardstown and Washington County, your Tuesday night game of the week. And you're watching it as it is a part of a G&G production.
Sell with Hale, a house sold name. Whether you're buying or selling, maybe it's residential, farmland, auctions, lake, lots, commercial. Sale with Hale can help you today. Go online, check out our listings. Contact us today. Sale with Hale Realty and Auction, 208 North Walnut Street in Springfield. Call Sale with Hale Realty and Auction today at 859-336-8488. Sale with Hale, a house sold name. Dr. John T. Isaacs Jr. is a second-generation dentist in his hometown of Springfield, and he and his staff invite you to his office at 39 Bobolink Drive in Springfield. They offer family dentistry as well as digital dentistry where no impressions are needed. Their all-digital technology allows you to get crowns, bridges, partials, and implants with no discomfort. Results are more accurate and quicker. For family dentistry, see Dr. John T. Isaacs Jr., 39 Bobolink Drive in Springfield, or call today at 859-336-7680. Dr. John T. Isaacs Jr., a reason to smile since 1963.
Lebanon, the heart of Kentucky, has always been known as a legendary place for dining, and it still is. Lebanon offers great options for virtually every type of dining. Fine cuisine with a chef-driven menu? We have it. Country dining with a local flair? We have it. How about a great lunch spot? We have it. We even have an old-time fountain drink counter, a 50-style drive-in with the best chili dog around, and a sweet shop complete with hand-dipped ice cream. For a complete listing of all the wonderful places to eat in Lebanon, go to visitlebanonky.com.
If you're in the market to find someone to fix that car, truck, or van, let me make a suggestion, because you got to go to somebody you can trust. Go see Philip Carrico of Carrico's Body Shop in Fredericktown. Carrico's Body Shop, they're at 3676 Cane Run Road in Springfield. But everybody knows, if you want to go to Carrico's Body Shop, head to see Philip Carrico in the Burg. That number's 859-284-5309. Carrico's Body Shop in Springfield. Or the Burg, I might say.
Back at Washington County High School, Hal Good, John Graves on hand. Start out with the ladies, Bardstown and Washington County. John Graves down the floor for the coaches pregame show. John?
Couldn't find Coach Elder, so I got the next best thing. I got Lexi Thompson. Lexi, how are you tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Doing well, doing well. So let's talk about 3-2 start for the Commanderettes. Is the season progressing the way you all wanted it to?
I think right now it is. We've got a bunch of young talent that we're looking at to step up. Our older ones are starting to take leadership roles. So overall, pretty good, pretty good.
What's this Bardstown team? You know, they're a pretty good basketball team. What's the game plan tonight?
The game plan really is just kind of do what we do best, play with effort, play with energy, kind of stick with the roles that we've been dealt, rely on some of our scores, and hopefully somebody else will step up.
How important is it to get off to that good start tonight and not get into a track meet up and down the floor with Bardstown?
I think it's super important. We struggle with scoring. I know that's something that we've dealt with for a couple of years, but we can't just dig ourselves in a hole that we can't get out of. So it's definitely not going to be a foot race.
Now, how does this team struggle with scoring? Because back in the day, you could fill it up pretty quickly. So are you coaching them up on that?
I try to give them pointers where I can. I mean, I like coming from a program, giving back to the program, but I think it's just a confidence thing. We struggle with knowing when to shoot, when we're open, and then sometimes we're a pass first instead of a look to score, and I think that's something we've got to work on.
Is this your third year as an assistant coach for this program?
Yep, it's my third year. Hopefully I'll continue to grow with them, maybe step up in the future, and we'll see what happens.
Hey, you do a good interview.
What?
You do a good interview.
Thank you. I try.
Lexi Thompson, assistant coach here for the Commanderette team. Hal, we'll send it back up to you and see if we can't find Coach Courtney.
Thank you, John. She's got that East Texas bloodline. She's got Arnold. She's got Weiland. You know, and if you don't like what she has to say, she got enough Arnold in her that she'll tell you that she don't care what you got to say. Fine person, good coach, does a good job for Washington County. We talked about Washington County coming into this game tonight. One of their best records they've had in many years. Coming in with a record of 3 wins and 2 losses. They've got a win against Frankfort Christian, 43-28. Lost to Marion County, 63-27. Then 2 wins in a row. They defeated Fort Knox, 39-34. A win over Wellspring Guardians. It's a homeschool in Richmond, 50-19. And then came up with a loss to Glasgow, 54-16, where they really could not get any offense going whatsoever. But back tonight, you're going to have to against a tough Bardstown team. And as John Graves will be going back to the floor to talk to John, he'll have Coach Abner Courtney, and she'll tell you she's got some that can load up that bucket. Let's go down to the court, talk to John Graves. John?
Coach, welcome into Washington County tonight.
Thanks for having us.
Pretty good start for your team this year. Tough loss against Sacred Heart, but that's a pretty good ball team.
Oh, yes. We've had a great start. Sacred Heart is a really good team, but we come out and we played really well, and there was a lot of positives of that game for us.
As you open 19th district play, this is your first district?
Friday against Nelson. This past Friday we did.
Okay, that's right. My ball games are running together. What does this Washington County team show you all tonight?
Sorry.
What is this Washington County? What do you look for from this Washington County team tonight?
I'm looking for an aggressive, scrappy team ready to get after it, ready to play. They're expecting some zone and just ready for them to get after us.
How are you all in your all's development as a team this year? Are you where you thought you would be 3 or 4 games in?
Yeah, we are. And like I said, it's always, when you're starting fresh every year, you're never February ready in December. So we'll just keep working and improving on the things that we need to do to be ready for the end of the year.
All right, Coach. Appreciate you taking the time to join G&G's broadcast. Head coach of the Bardstown Lady Tigers, Amber Courtney. Back up to you, Hal.
Thank you, John. And Amber was right when you all were talking about the 19th district. She was able to come up with a win Friday night against Nelson County 50-41. That Sacred Heart game lost it 81-60, and then 79-35 a win over Marion County to get the season started. So this is the second game for Bardstown, the Lady Tigers in the 19th district. Should be a good one. Keep it right here. When we come back, we'll take a look at more pregame. We're only 13 minutes away from the tip-off of Bardstown and Washington County. Your production this evening is a G&G production.
Let's talk for a moment about Big Papa's Smokehouse. They're at 110 Lebanon Trade Center in Lebanon. And Big Papa's Smokehouse, they take pride in smoking their meats in their very own outdoor smoke pit. They specialize in pulled pork, brisket, and ribs blended in that special Big Papa Smokehouse original rub. Big Papa Smokehouse, right now, they'll come to you. They have their new food truck, and it's ready for you. Call 270-699-2321 for more information. See Big Papa today.
Montebello Packaging is a world-class manufacturer of aluminum tubes and aerosol cans. Is hosting a job fair December the 16th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Montebello 650 Industrial Drive, Lebanon, Kentucky.
Putting people back to work. This has been brought to you by the Marion County Industrial Foundation.
The law firm of Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, and McCain has assisted the people of Central Kentucky for over 45 years. Whether it's closing on your new home, handling the estate of your loved one, business planning, or preparing for your family's future with wills and trust, we will call the right play for you. Like our Facebook page, give us a call, or visit us in downtown Springfield, and let Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, and McCain show you how our hustle and heart sets us apart.
Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, and McCain. Offices in downtown Springfield. 859-336-3901.
This is an advertisement.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Company is the #1 property and casualty insurance provider in Kentucky. And Washington County Farm Bureau, they are ready to meet all your insurance needs. Check out Washington County Farm Bureau's rates. They're affordable, and their local claim service is quick and efficient. Come by today and see Jeremy Harden, Washington County Farm Bureau Agent Manager, and also John Weiss, Washington County Farm Bureau, 211 Progress Avenue in Springfield. Call today at 859-336-9472.
Technology moves fast. Farmers National Bank can help you keep up. We're all walking around with little computers in the form of a smartphone, so why not make the most of them? Farmers National Bank's digital banking options include an app that lets you deposit checks, make transfers, pay bills, and more. Download the Farmers National Bank mobile banking app in the App Store or Google Play and start making the most out of the computer in your pocket. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The queen of the bluegrass, but that was always in Allen County, Scottsville. But great tournament. But this one is in Bullitt East. It's called the Queen of the Commonwealth, and it's still a great tournament as well. So it'll be some good games down there for that. They are participating, though, in the Allen County Scottsville tournament, which is now called the South Central Bank Classic. So that starts for Bardstown on December 28th. And that's the one that was always compared to King of the Bluegrass. It was always a comparison to the King of the Bluegrass. So there you go. You've got that tournament for Bardstown. As for Washington County, after tonight, the Friday night game we said we'd be carrying, Washington County and Nelson County. We'll have that game coming up for you. Then they'll go on and they'll be playing Beth Haven on the road at Beth Haven in a non-district contest. I will say the Adair County, Washington County game scheduled for the 21st has been canceled. So that game will be canceled. And then coming up January 7th, the first of the year after we ring in the new year, it's going to be Thomas Nelson here at Washington County High School. So we'll have that game for you as well. So as we get back on G&G Productions, as we'll get things kicked back in. But some more exciting things for G&G Production. I want to pass along to you that starting on January the 8th, we will be starting a coaches show with the Marion and Washington County Coaches Group. And that game, or the coaches show, I should say, will take place. The coaches shows will take place at different restaurants in and around the region of Marion and Washington County. So we'll be able to bring you more of that. But more to come on that. Keep it right here when we come back. We'll have more pregame. It's a Snappy Tomato pregame show. It's a G&G production.
Snap, snap, Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Snappy Tomato is more than just pizza. They have hoagies you could choose from. How about some of Snappy's pasta? Or build your own calzone. And Snappy has boneless or bone-in wings. Try their barbecue hot or plain. Don't forget the garden salad or the dessert. Go to snappytomato.com.
Snappy Delivery.
111 East Main Street in Springfield. Call 859-336-9888.
When it's time to take a look under the hood, trust your car, truck, or van to Oil Guys. 620 North 3rd Street in Bardstown. Oil Guys knows how to make your car hum. Oil Guys in Bardstown do oil changing, brake jobs, tire rotations, bulb changes. And Oil Guys will make sure those wiper blades are put on tight for the winter. Oil Guys works the convenient hours you're looking for, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday. They're closed on Sunday. Oil Guys, 620 North 3rd Street in Bardstown, next to my old Kentucky home dinner train.
This community rallies for one another, and we have seen that firsthand here at the Crown Recovery Center. The recovery movement is sweeping across Springfield and Washington County. It's because of this great community we can show people what a life of recovery looks like. Just like the Commanders, our game plan is the same: win, develop strong leaders, and build a stronger community. From all of us here, have a great season, Commanders. We are all rooting for you.
Try to think of the most convenient bank service you could hope for. How about banking from your mobile phone? Well, Springfield State Bank has it. With our new mobile banking, you can monitor your checking account, transfer money, even pay your bills right from your cell phone. Enrollment is easy. Just visit our website at www.springfieldstate.com for details. Springfield State Bank, we're your locally owned community bank doing big bank things. We want to make banking easy for you. Springfield State Bank, member FDIC.
Back here at Washington County High School, Hal Good, John Graves. About 5 minutes away from the tip-off of Bardstown and Washington County. And John rejoins me up here in the crow's nest, we'll call it, as we get ready for Washington County and Bardstown. It's one of these type of competitions that goes way back, doesn't it?
It does. You know, these schools have played each other, 2 and 3 times a year since, for a long time. I didn't have a chance to go back and look at the records today, but this is a district contest, and so a lot of old rivalries come into terms.
And not to take anything away from the girls' matchup getting ready to get started here in a few minutes, but boy, we have seen some humdingers when it comes to boys.
Absolutely, and and Boo hates it when I say this, but I'll say it again. The district goes through Bardstown. It has for several years since he's been the head coach there, and that's no different this year. As he's got a very senior-laden team. He's got some fifth-year seniors with the Senate Bill 128 rule, and this year's no different. I think 2018 would have been the last time Washington County beat Bardstown on this court. That would have been Cameron Willis, Drew Yates, Devin Hurst, Jake Yates. Who else am I missing on that team? That was the group that really made a run there with Bernard Smalley.
Well, and you think about that team. Let's just dig a little deeper. Think about those teams when Boo Brewer played for Bardstown and Kevin Ellery played for Washington County. What competition they had back in those days, which are not that long ago, but still, it was a time and a place where these teams were fierce competitors.
Absolutely. You're talking about some all-time greats. Of course, Boo played at U of L, and wasn't just on the team. Boo played at U of L, and of course, Kevin Ellery had a great career at Notre Dame, who beat Kentucky this weekend, and just you're talking about some all-time greats. Kevin Ellery, his jersey's hung up here in the rafters with his points. And you look at Kevin Ellery's points, 2,554 points. How he didn't have a three-point line. If I'm not mistaken there, three-point line didn't have that then. So just you look at Bo Baker, who has got 500 points coming into the year. He'd have to average over 600 points for the next 3 years to get close to Kevin Ellery here at Washington County.
Starting lineups, do you want to take a look at them now, or are we going to wait? We want to go live to this PA announcer down here.
I'm telling you, they've upgraded a little bit. So now let's
you Graves are just coming to your own, man. I'm telling you, just right on.
Tell you what,
take it over around here.
You give a Graves a mic and a crowd, and we're in. Hey, we're just trying to be the goons.
Man, I'm telling you.
Now we'll run. Hey, I'll sneak out in a minute.
Okay,
yeah, I'll run a mic down here.
That. Well, we take a timeout, and then we'll get into the pregame. We want to have the national anthem, have our starting lineup. We're going to do it all for you. We start out with the girls, Bardstown, Washington County. We get it started next. High school basketball. It's a G&G production.
Sell with Hale, a house sold name. Whether you're buying or selling, maybe it's residential, farmland, auctions, lake, lots, commercial. Sale with Hale can help you today. Go online, check out our listings. Contact us today. Sale with Hale Realty and Auction, 208 North Walnut Street in Springfield. Call Sale with Hale Realty and Auction today at 859-336-8488. Sale with Hale, a house sold name. Dr. John T. Isaacs Jr. is a second-generation dentist in his hometown of Springfield, and he and his staff invite you to his office at 39 Bobolink Drive in Springfield. They offer family dentistry as well as digital dentistry where no impressions are needed. Their all-digital technology allows you to get crowns, bridges, partials, and implants with no discomfort. Results are more accurate and quicker. For family dentistry, see Dr. John T. Isaacs Jr., 39 Bobolink Drive in Springfield, or call today at 859-336-7680. Dr. John T. Isaacs Jr., a reason to smile since 1963.
Time now to get things underway. We're going to head down to the floor. I affectionately call him Jackson Brown, but he's better known as Jackson Graves. This man's big part. Time now for the public
ladies and gentlemen,
announcement.
and welcome to the campus of Washington County High School for 19th District basketball action. Your tonight's game is between the visiting Bardstown Lady Tigers and your Washington County Commanders. Ladies and gentlemen, we are reminded of sacrifices Americans have made in the name of liberty, freedom, and justice. To honor those who have served our country as law enforcement officials, firefighters, and military personnel, please join both schools in honoring America by standing as one nation, under God, and as one people for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, sing and you sing, so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watch, are so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare that once were singing air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And now the starting lineup first for the visiting Bardstown Lady Tigers. At guard, a senior, number 5, Jalea Cotton. At guard, a senior, number 12, Candace Wall. At guard, a sophomore, number 20, Addison Riley. At guard, a forward, number 21, Maria Crow. And at forward, a junior, number 30, Sierra Cooper. And now the starting lineup for your Washington County Commander. At guard, a 5'7" senior, number 2, Olivia Stein. At guard, a 5'6" junior, number 4, Nastasia Riley. At forward, a 5'8" junior, number 13, Kiki Thompson. At guard, a 6'1" junior, number 32, Tashira Smalley. And at center, a 6'2" senior, number 44, Julianne Marnin. Associate coaches Tina Segerty, Lexi Thompson. Head coach Scott Elder.
Well, I must say that, John, you've not followed one of my most valuable pieces of advice to you. Anytime you have someone take your place, make sure they're not as good. So next time you get somebody from PA, you need to get somebody like, well, I won't mention any names. I'll get some others that do a whole lot worse. He did a great job. Old Jackson.
He's done well.
We love him.
He's been around it enough.
Isn't that the truth? Bardstown dressed in the purple and the old gold, and Washington County in the home white. And away they go. Drive to the basket. No good. A fight for it underneath as Washington County's Thompson took the shot and went after it. But a turnover by Washington County. So Washington County showing they mean business right off the start.
Well, Washington County has nothing to lose tonight. They are not picked to win this game. They may as well come in there and see what happens.
Bardstown goes back to work. A little moving around the dial and a 3-ball on the way up and in. Pretty smooth shot.
It looks good from way up here top of Washington County Gym. Looks really good.
Well, everybody's talking about Riley, just a sophomore, and we'll be talking about her more this evening, but that was a smooth shot.
It absolutely was.
Back to action after the foul. And taken away by Bardstown to Riley underneath, shot up, no good. Loose ball picked up by Washington County.
Good defense by Washington County.
Stein has it taken away, another steal by Bardstown. Drive, layup, no good by the Lady Tigers. Cotton couldn't connect. Now Washington County have another turnover. Nope, scramble for it. Thompson comes up with it. Thompson over to Stein. Stein backs it out. Man to man, that tight defense, person to person out there. Stein backs it out behind the 3. Now right side taken away by Bardstown. Bardstown steal all the way down, easy layup.
And Hal, that's what we talked about pregame is you couldn't get into this just run and go situation.
Crow gets the easy 2 and a quick timeout on the floor by Bardstown. We'll take a timeout. High school basketball. You're watching it on the G&G production.
Lebanon, the heart of Kentucky, has always been known as a legendary place for dining, and it still is. Lebanon offers great options for virtually every type of dining. Fine cuisine with a chef-driven menu? We have it. Country dining with a local flair? We have it. How about a great lunch spot? We have it. We even have an old-time fountain drink counter, a 50-style drive-in with the best chili dog around, and a sweet shop complete with hand-dipped ice cream. For a complete listing of all the wonderful places to eat in Lebanon, go to visitlebanonky.com.
Well, Bardstown jumps out on Washington County. John, just 6:52 to go in the first quarter. We're just underway. 5-0 Lady Tigers.
Yep, this is pretty quick, and this is what we wanted to avoid for the Commanderettes is to come in here and not be able to handle this pressure.
Drive by Thompson, puts it up, got it.
Stop the scoring drought there for Washington County.
Back to action off the left side. 3 on the way by Bardstown. No. Whoa. Big three-pointer out there.
Absolutely can light them up from out there. Good-looking shots, too.
So Bardstown continues to roll. Crow picks up her 5th point. Another steal off the right side. A block by Washington County. But, boy, Bardstown had an easy route with headed to the basket.
They did.
By Riley.
Riley was cut off there by Julianne Martin. So, you just got to step in their way. They're going to make some shots. Just make the ones that you can make difficult, make them difficult. So, I want to thank everybody for watching. Miss Norma Good, you are very welcome for watching. She said, thank you, G&G.
She's a blessed lady, I can tell you that. Sometimes I got to remind her. Thompson down on the far side, drives, had it, lost it.
Not who you want carrying the basketball.
Pick back up. Here we go, left side. Nice pass. Bardstown moving it around. They'll throw it out of bounds. Went over to Riley.
As always, if you've got a comment, want to know, question, let us know.
5:49 to go, and another Bardstown steal. Drive, shot up, count it. Whistle and a foul.
Yep.
Candace Walls picks up her first 2.
That's going to be on Nastasia Riley. That's her first. Team first.
Washington County is really struggling on this Bardstown defense.
This is a tough Bardstown team. Again,
shot up, no good by Walls.
They're picked to be pretty tops in the region.
Riley. Back center court, Bardstown as they have it. Now 3-ball on the way. That's Cotton, no good.
Good rebound by Thompson.
Yeah, she's a nice job working the boards. She's been a bright spot here tonight, that's for sure. And now another Bardstown steal. And Carey.
Carey called.
Official called it over there on the far side. Turnover, gives it back to Washington County. 10-2. Bardstown leads Washington County. 5:21 to go in the first quarter of play. We're at Washington County High School tonight.
First of 2 games this week.
First of 2 games this week. Down court we move. Oh, and Washington County almost turned it over there on the far side. That's Riley, and she did turn it over. The drive, the layup up, no good by Bardstown. The rebound back up in the end, no good by Walls, but a whistle and a foul.
I think they're going to get Olivia Stein on that one. That'd be her first team second.
Thing that we are seeing out here is that Washington County is
frustrated.
Just flustered here. Can't even get across the half-court line.
Frustrated, is that a word?
I don't know.
We're going to add that to the dictionary.
Flustered. First shot up at the end.
Combination of frustrated and flustered.
Second shot up, rolls off there, chases it down, gets her own rebound. Cross court she'll go into the hands of Riley. 3 up and in.
In the house, I'm looking down this list. You would, if you're a Washington County fan, you're thinking, okay, Bardstown's got some seniors. 2 of them are seniors.
And they're still putting on that half-court press. Washington County to Thompson, but drives the baseline, no good. Loose ball picked up by Bardstown. Good rebound by Cooper. 3 on the way. Bardstown Lady Tigers, no good by Walls. Rebound put back up by Bardstown, no good. And a whistle on the rebound. Lady Tiger whistle.
They're going to get number 5, Jaleel Cotton. That's her first. Team second. I didn't catch the first foul. Just trying to get my Facebook set up here.
14-2. It's been all Bardstown in this first quarter of play. Across the half-court line, almost a steal. It's been over in the back, but a whistle and a foul on Bardstown.
And she got bailed out on that foul there. You've got to come to the basketball. If you once you step basketball and you see that trap, if you're the off guard, you've got to come help.
Foul on Crow, her first. Back down court. With Washington County and Stein. Out of bounds it'll go. Turnover by Washington County.
Tough spot to be in, and for Washington County, I think the best thing you've got to do if you're the Commanderettes is you just got to keep that intensity going and try to keep that energy and focus up.
Kiana Hunter will check into the lineup. Lots of substitutions in there. Maya Courtney, she's just an 8th grader, wearing number 2 out there. And we mentioned Hunter wearing number 15. Also out there for Bardstown checking in, Jayla Shekels. Shekels wearing number 10. She's senior on the ball club. Look, officials still talking down there, but I think we put in 5 fresh players. Rowan Walls, a freshman, wearing number 22.
And 11.
Oh, that would be Candace Livers, freshman.
Looks like there's a technical here.
They called that on Bardstown, but I never did see exactly what happened there.
I didn't either.
Kiki will be shooting it, though. Misses the first one. Thompson wears number 13. Missed the first one.
This is why we need a court reporter.
Next one up. Got this one.
I bet I know somebody at that scorer's table that can tell me what happened.
Washington County, I didn't catch anything. I mean, you can get technical for subbing 5 players in. I didn't see what happened after the call for the ball being out, but Thompson on the far side stepped on the baseline, out of bounds. 14-3. Washington County trailing Bardstown. Lady Tigers team, highly publicized as being one to watch in the girls' 5th region. Pass down low, tipped away by Washington County and taken away from Mernon. Loose ball right side, shot put up by Walls. No good, whistle and a foul.
I'm going to go back to that technical foul and use my years of experience here, and I'm going to bet that was an administrative technical. Somebody wasn't in the book. When you put 5 players in the book, like 5 players in.
Coming out.
Yep, I bet somebody wasn't in the book.
That could be the case. First shot by Walls up and in. Last foul was on Mernon.
It's her
first one. Second shot up, no good by Walls. Rebound Bardstown. 3 ball on the way, up and in by Courtney.
That 8th grader is not scared to shoot, and I wonder if she's any kin to the coach.
Aya Courtney. So there's a good chance there. Maybe one of our Bardstown Facebook friends will let us know. Back the other way, jump ball. Possession arrow gives it to Washington County. Officials have some question. They're going to have a little powwow out here.
They've been powwowing a lot
They
tonight.
have been. Now the other officials heading back over. Make sure we're clear on whatever happened.
Well, as somebody that sat at that table a couple times, you know, that's all that you can ask for is make sure everything's clear and everybody's on the same page.
Well, as somebody that played a little basketball and had a lot of whistles blown at him, I always beg for him to just, hey, let's try to keep whatever's clear and let's play some basketball. We're the same way.
You wasn't a hack a shot guy, was you, Hal?
Man, I never took home 5 fouls with me. Steal by Bardstown. Layup, no good. By the 8th grader Courtney, out of bounds in a row.
And you know what I like about Olivia Stein on that, and she's a senior on this year's team, is you're down 18-3 in the first quarter play. You turn the ball over, and you're still trying to chase it down and make the play. And that's the effort Scott Elder and Lexi Thompson talked about pregame.
Yeah, and I think that's what you've seen out of this Washington County ball club. Washington County, maybe an over and back. Nope. Able to get across the half-court line. Nope.
Then she went over and back.
Stuart Hawkins right on it. So he called the backcourt violation on Washington County.
Thank you, Melanie Shekels and Joanna Reeder and Miss Yoakum. That is Coach Courtney's daughter.
Thank you all. See,
that's why we like that.
Those are personalities that should know, too.
That's exactly right.
You know, Joanna every now and then will heckle us, but she'll keep up with that. 3-pointer, no good. Bardstown, loose ball, layup, no good. Rebound, put up, no good by Shekels, but she's fouled. That's the glory of this Facebook.
I love the interaction.
Even if it's interaction that we don't like to hear, I guess you can cut them off, can't you?
We can.
Like you can just get rid of them. Golly, this thing's great.
Can this work at the house?
Yeah, I was going to say, can I take this home with me? Jayla Shekels, senior at the line. This is the first one.
I don't know. I think Marie would get more use out of the mute button than I would.
Well, I may agree with that. Next one up in there.
Checking in for Washington County is going to be Nastasia Riley. She's going to come in for Tashira Smalley.
Had a really nice game when we saw Washington County a couple weeks ago. Let's see what Riley can do on this one. Riley will have it. We'll skip pass back over to Stein. Stein up court. Thompson, steps called.
Got a little jumpy there.
So Lady Tigers will have it with 2:23 to go in the first quarter of play.
Good crowd starting to filter in, huh?
It's always good competition when Bardstown plays Washington County. This one should be a good one. Jumper left side, no good by Bardstown and Roland Walls. 3 on the way on the far side, no good by Courtney. Rebound, Bardstown, whistle on the foul.
They put that on Nastasia, and they did. That's going to be her second. I've got that team 5th.
Team 5th.
So to the stripe we go again with Bardstown. Kiana Hunter at the stripe. Shooting 2 in this situation. First one up, got it. (20-3). Next one up, in there. 21-3. Bardstown with the lead. Riley will bring it straight away. Riley in the lane. Oh, nice bounce
ball
pass.
movement.
Got it right to Edlin. Edlin up and in.
Good ball movement there, Washington County. If they can beat the press and handle that, there's going to be some holes that they can open because there's so much pressure front court.
Edlin hits her first shot. 3 on the way by Courtney. No good. Bardstown chase it down. Back into Courtney. Down low. They'll go to Hunter. Now Hunter kicks it back out to Courtney. Jumper on the way. Hit nothing. Loose ball picked up by Washington County.
A little
Thompson.
tip there.
Riley. Straight away. Now kicks it out with a 3 on the way. Up and in.
Go.
Carmen Logston.
5-0 Washington County run.
Nice 3-pointer by Logston coming off the bench. Down low. Ball dribbled out of bounds. Logston touched it last.
Started the quarter a little rough, but have closed in here a little bit.
21-8. Yeah, not doing bad at all. Bardstown having some problems getting it in, but they'll throw it away. Down court we go with Stein. Stein, she has it taken away by Courtney. Courtney will back it out, now off the right side. Able to find Livers. Jumper by Bardstown, no good. Save it inbounds. Courtney ties it up underneath with Stein. Possession arrow to whom?
Should be a Lady Tigers. But that ball should have been dead. That ball bounced over the back of the backboard. It should have been Washington County ball. I like the viewpoint up here. No one can see me in games from the top.
Yeah, we're kind of like, the shadow up here, Liver shot up, no good. Washington County's Eland has it tied up underneath, jump ball. Possession arrow gives it to Washington County.
Still have a lot of energy for the Commanderettes, and that's what you want to see. Turn the scoreboard off, just go out there and play and try to get better.
Kind of hide out up here.
We don't hide anywhere.
We're gonna start taking a secret handshake to get you past that third or fourth place to sit.
I think the secret handshake's a hot dog, isn't it?
Well, I tell you what, a couple of them hot dogs would go pretty far up here with this bunch.
We got to give us a plug. The Washington County Football Boosters does the concessions here. Absolutely.
Well, I can tell you what, our buddies here at Pixel Phase Media, Brother Wheatley up there, I think he's fine. He's been in Ohio all day. I can promise you, Hal B. Good's grateful for him. That was a good filler. Bardstown rolling around, trying to let some air out of the ball, and shot by Livers. No good. No foul.
We got a TikTok star on our staff. You didn't know that, did you, Hal?
Nuh-uh.
Foul's going to be on number 13, Kiki Thompson. That's her first, team 6. Yeah.
What's TikTok, first of all, before we go any further?
Oh, this is going to be a long game.
Livers shot up. No good.
It's a social media platform, Hal.
Oh, yeah.
Has TikTok not in Texas, East Texas yet?
Well, of course it has.
Okay, I just make sure.
Nah,
Mr. Wheatley has taken some drone footage of the storms that we'll talk about later on in our broadcast here. He took some storm footage.
Oh, did he?
And I think he's up to 290,000 views. Is that right, Nick? 275. That's pretty good, man. It was some great footage that he shot of a very bad situation.
That's a whole lot of TikToking going on.
It is.
Steal by Bardstown. Shot up, blocked by Washington County. Good job. They were just going to let Walls roll in there with that lazy layup, but nothing doing.
Riley says no. I'm still playing basketball here. So I see Jada Draper has come in, number 23. She is where is she? She is a junior on this team.
Just 3 seconds to go, and Livers lost it, and Washington County couldn't come up with it. So first quarter complete. It belonged to the Lady Tigers. Your score with 1 quarter complete, it's Bardstown 22 and Washington County 8. High school basketball, it's a G&G production.
If you're in the market to find someone to fix that car, truck, or van, let me make a suggestion, because you got to go to somebody you can trust. Go see Philip Carrico of Carrico's Body Shop in Fredericktown. Carrico's Body Shop, they're at 3676 Cane Run Road in Springfield. But everybody knows, if you want to go to Carrico's Body Shop, head to see Philip Carrico in the Berg. That number's 859-284-5309. Carrico's Body Shop in Springfield. Or the Berg, I might say. Let's talk for a moment about Big Papa's Smokehouse. They're at 110 Lebanon Trade Center in Lebanon. At Big Papa's Smokehouse, they take pride in smoking their meats in their very own outdoor smoke pit. They specialize in pulled pork, brisket, and ribs blended in that special Big Papa Smokehouse original rub. Big Papa Smokehouse. Right now, they'll come to you. They have their new food truck, and it's ready for you. Call 270-699-2321 for more information. See Big Papa today.
Back here at Washington County High School, how good John Graves. John, first quarter belonged to the Lady Tigers.
First quarter was about easy layups for Bardstown off steals, and for Washington County, the efforts there, they just got to break this break the full court pressure and get the ball in the hoop.
5 points each for Addison Riley and Naria Crow. Washington County going after it. Loose ball picked up by Bardstown. Pass on the left side, no good.
Same starters for Washington County to start the game, except for Izzy Medley. She's an 8th grader.
Ball thrown out of bounds. Nobody touched it. Turnover, Lady Tigers.
Commanderettes. Lady Tiger basketball.
Back here on the Turnover. Gives it to the Lady Tigers. 3 on the way. No good.
They are not scared to shoot the ball.
Balls. It came out really hot, the Lady Tigers did. Goes Washington County the other way. Riley.
A lot of contact
Whistle
there.
out of bounds.
A lot of contact there, but you've just got to be able to take that bump and go to it if you're Anastasia Riley.
Another Washington County turnover. Gives it back to Bardstown. Bardstown on the inbounds. Crow had it. Looks right to Riley. Center court they'll move. Still moving the ball around. We're able to get to Cotton for a jumper. No good. Now here come the Commanderettes. Far side. Whistle. Reach-in foul.
And that's what you want if you are Washington County off the rebound. Is that second foul on Jalea Cotton, team 5th, I believe. My scoreboard says here. But that's what you want to do is get them in transition and see what happens and you pick up a foul.
Turnaround jumper. Stein missed an easy one. Come the Lady Tigers. Oh, wide open on the far side was for Bardstown. Walls, and Candace Walls missed a gimme.
Several gimmies at the gym.
Yeah,
at the rim.
but a whistle on the foul afterwards.
Izzy Medley, that's her first, team 7th. I got Izzy Medley as a 6-foot 8th grader. She's going to be a good ball player.
Will be. Where did Izzy come from?
I think it's short for Elizabeth, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know. Her mom works here at school, Holly Medley. Lives in District 5.
There you go.
That's how I know some of this information.
You know. Second shot up, no good. Rebound, 3 on the way. No good on the far side by Crow. Scramble for it. Washington County's Evelyn trapped. Goes to Thompson and it's taken away by Bardstown. Bardstown just hands everywhere. They're always constantly moving.
Very quick, and you never see at any point in time anybody standing around.
Jumper, left wing, no good by Cotton. Now being chased down, thrown off Washington County.
Smart play
Good
by
job.
Walls.
Yeah, I mean, that was just nothing but a heads-up play.
That's a lot of time in the
Thompson
gym.
will have a seat. Thompson will sit down. Washington County back on the defense. Shot by Bardstown, no good. Bardstown gets the rebound, jumper up and in. That time that one went in for Addison Riley, another 3.
You know, there's been several, the score is very lopsided at this point, but there's been several baskets that Bardstown has missed. Yeah,
Foul on the play.
I'm reversed here. I think that's on number 12, Candace Walls. That's her first.
Number 21, let's say. How about Crow? It's tough from this vantage point to
It is.
pick that up. Back to action. Bardstown goes down for the layup. No good. Scramble for it. Bardstown will get it. They'll kick it back out for a 3 on the way. Riley
That
nails
looked
it
good
down.
from all the way up top, Halby.
That's Riley, another 3. I have heard 3 of them. 11 points. Back to action. Washington County will cough it up. Another Bardstown steal. Cotton comes back out. 3 ball on the way by Candace Walls. No good. Rebound, Washington County. Commanderettes the other way. Ball taken away by Cotton. Tried to save it from going out of bounds, and it looks like it'll still be Washington County ball.
Well-coached Bardstown team. I wonder if, Matt, you may know this. You work in the Bardstown school system. Is the Riley here, Addison Riley, is she kin to the Riley on the boys team? I'm gonna say we don't know.
Inbounds.
We'll put that out in the Twitter world.
Washington County.
I'm sorry, Joanna. Izzy is short for Isabella. Joanna, thank you for correcting me. I'll do better.
Well, she'll know.
Why am I even here? Joanna, just come here and I'll give you the headset.
Even if she's not right, she's going to be right. I don't want the fight.
So
Philly Andrews are too rough. Shot up, no good.
Margot Yoakum says that those two Rileys are related.
Cotton drives on the far side for the layup. Her first two of the night. Down court, another Bardstown steal. The pass, the shot up, no good by Riley. Bardstown will back it back out and reset the ball with 4:40 to go in the first half.
We'll welcome in Lisa DeCinci.
Three on the way, nails it.
And Mike Cyphers to the broadcast.
Addison Riley. Have over 4 3-pointers. We need to take a timeout. 4:30 to go in the first half. It is 33-8. Bardstown leading Washington County. We're back in a moment. High school basketball, a G&G production.
Montebello Packaging is a world-class manufacturer of aluminum tubes and aerosol cans. Is hosting a job fair December the 16th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Montebello 650 Industrial Drive, Lebanon, Kentucky.
Putting people back to work. This has been brought to you by the Marion County Industrial Foundation.
The law firm of Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, and McCain has assisted the people of Central Kentucky for over 45 years. Whether it's closing on your new home, handling the estate of your loved one, business planning, or preparing for your family's future with wills and trust, we will call the right play for you. Like our Facebook page, give us a call, or visit us in downtown Springfield, and let Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, and McCain show you how our hustle and heart sets us apart.
Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, and McCain. Offices in downtown Springfield. 859-336-3901.
This is an advertisement.
Washington County inbounds ball after the timeout and a quick steal by Bardstown. Far side, 3-ball on the way. Boy, just nailed by Riley. How about 5 3-pointers for Riley?
I have a feeling I know who our
17 points.
Crown player of the game is going to be.
Yowza. Another steal. Washington County is having no luck getting anything started. Riley hits the other two.
She's not having any problems getting the ball in the basket right now.
38-8.
How many points you got Riley with?
I have her another steal. Riley, jumper up, missed it. Rebound Washington County. And full court press, jump ball. How about 19 points?
19. She's got half of them.
And now we'll see wholesale substitutions. Bardstown will put in 5 fresh players. They came in not long after that first quarter of play.
No, I think she's about the same point in time.
Was
About
it?
4 minutes.
About halfway into
About
it?
halfway in.
This second team plays pretty good.
It does. We've played better against the second team. And as I say that, we turn it over.
Throws it away. Kiana Hunter wears number 15. She'll get it over to the hands of Courtney. That 8th grader. Now back to Hunter. Jumper on the way. No good.
Appreciate it, Bob Abel. He says we're sounding good.
Good man. I like old Bobby boy. Shot up. No good by Washington County. Rebound Bardstown. Thompson tried to make something happen on that last shot. Just couldn't get it to go. Shot on its way. No good. Rebound by Bardstown. Turn around. Shekels trying to make something happen. Now it goes on the far side and jump shot up and in.
Still like Washington County's effort as you're, most of the way through this second quarter. They're still fighting and trying to get the ball to go their way.
Candace Livers puts it in and Washington County throws it away again. Whew. It's been a tough quarter. Now, quick timeout as
got a shoestring
Courtney
issue
over there tying her shoe. Now she's ready. 2:44 to go in the first half. Bardstown have the ball. Courtney drives, left-hander up, no good. Tipped around, it'll be tipped in the backcourt. Bardstown will pull it back up. Go back on attack. Inside pass intended for Hunter. Ball belongs to Washington County. Thompson.
Take by Kiki.
Fouled on the far side.
Foul's going to be on number Number 15, Kiana Hunter. Team eighth.
Coming up at the half, we'll talk a little bit about this Western Kentucky tragedy that happened Saturday morning, and really some folks in our entire area were affected by it. We'll talk about it as some folks I've been working with at Central Kentucky Community Action trying to make a difference and helping those out. First basket, first points of any kind for Washington County. 2:17 to go in this first half of play.
It has
in
been
this quarter. Thompson gets them both.
18-2 run.
Big run.
This quarter.
Bardstown on the other side. Passing it back and forth. Balls now inside. Shot, turn around, no good by Hunter.
Oh.
All tied up underneath. Jump ball, possession arrow to whom?
I think they're going to get
you
Lauren
have foul on this.
I think they're going to get Lauren France, a freshman, for a foul. And I think correctly.
Foul.
A lot of playing time for a lot of different players here tonight, and that's going to make both teams better down the road. When you get, you can't duplicate the speed of a game in practice.
Livers hits her first one. She's 2 for 3 from the charity stripe tonight. She'll shoot another. Livers misses this one. Rebound. Washington County. And now steal by Bardstown. Bardstown the other way. Courtney able to find Livers on the far side to Shekels. Shekels down low to Hunter. Hunter shot up no good. Tipped around, but Hunter gets it back. Hunter got away with the carry. Now spin move, stripped away. Gets it again, and lane violation.
3 seconds. More fight by the Commanderettes. And again, if you're Coach Scott Eller, that's what you want to see, is just turn the scoreboard off and let's just keep playing. Let's keep getting better. Let's keep doing us.
Washington County, France. Across the half-court line. Far side 3 on the way. No good. This time by Carmen Logston. Rebound. Bardstown will have it. 1:10 to go. Left side, Courtney drives, lays it up and in. (43-10). Skip pass back off the left side. Washington County moving it down. Lauren France. Now they'll get it inside to Thompson. Back to Logston. Inside Thompson. Jump ball. Possession arrow gives it to Bardstown. 37 seconds to go. Back down court. There's the pass. 3 ball on the way. No good by Courtney. Rebound by Washington County Stein. Stein straight away, and a whistle and a foul.
I think everybody on Bardstown's got the green light to shoot tonight. They're not scared to put the shots up. I think they're going to get Candace Livers on that. That's our first. Team 9th.
Livers picks up, as John said, number 1.
Only thing I can keep up with is the fouls. I can't track the points and talk and do all that fun stuff.
Back we go for points that Washington County's trying to get, and Stein can't connect. Lady Tigers on the rebound. Back outside. Courtney, a 3. No good. Saved on the far side by Stein, but out of bounds. 12 seconds to go. Bardstown will have it. Bardstown on the inbounds. Back out to Hunter. She's fouled. Edlin got her.
Cheap foul.
Yeah, not what Edlin wanted.
Her first team 9th.
19 foul, but Elin didn't want it, but it was one of those who you're already committed. Try and get your fouls worth.
Well, he typically does that.
Misses the one in the bonus. And Evelyn will get another foul.
She's going to get all of her money's worth this quarter. That's her second, team 10th.
This is her second personal. Livers at the strike. We shooting 2. Didn't get that one.
Hey, she tried. When in doubt, go for the basketball.
When in doubt, go after it. So you seem a little more aggressive than others. Livers, next to nothing good. She's 3 for 6 from the charity strike. 5 points on the night. Shot up, rolls in. As time runs out, Roland Wall's able to get that one to fall in. So at the half, it's been all Lady Tigers. They lead Washington County by a score of 46-10. Keep it right here. We're going to take a timeout. We come back, we'll take a look at the scoring from the first half as well. Let's talk about how you can help those in Western Kentucky that are still dealing with the carnage and the damage of the Western Kentucky tornadoes and high winds from Saturday morning. All that comes up for you at the half. Bardstown 46, Washington County 10. High school basketball is a G&G production.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Company is the #1 property and casualty insurance provider in Kentucky. And Washington County Farm Bureau, they are ready to meet all your insurance needs. Check out Washington County Farm Bureau's rates. They're affordable, and their local claim service is quick and efficient. Come by today and see Jeremy Harden, Washington County Farm Bureau Agent Manager, and also John Weiss, Washington County Farm Bureau, 211 Progress Avenue in Springfield. Call today at 859-336-9472.
For a lot of people, home ownership is a big to-do list item that has to get checked before you feel like you're a grown-up, living your best life. If you're ready to check that box, talk to Derek Brussel at Farmers National Bank. Derek specializes in guiding first-time home buyers, young borrowers, and other newbies toward a responsible, manageable, fulfilling financial future. Visit farmersnational.bank to get in touch. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 402972.
Snap, snap, Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Snappy Tomato is more than just pizza. They have hoagies you could choose from. How about some of Snappy's pasta? Or build your own calzone. And Snappy has boneless or bone-in wings. Try their barbecue hot or plain. Don't forget the garden salad or the dessert. Go to snappytomato.com.
Snappy Delivery.
111 East Main Street in Springfield. Call 859-336-9888.
When it's time to take a look under the hood, trust your car, truck, or van to Oil Guys. 620 North 3rd Street in Bardstown. Oil Guys knows how to make your car hum. Oil Guys in Bardstown do oil changing, brake jobs, tire rotations, bulb changes. And Oil Guys will make sure those wiper blades are put on tight for the winter. Oil Guys works the convenient hours you're looking for, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday, or closed on Sunday. Oil Guys, 620 North 3rd Street in Bardstown, next to my old Kentucky home dinner train.
This community rallies for one another, and we have seen that firsthand here at the Crown Recovery Center. The recovery movement is sweeping across Springfield and Washington County. It's because of this great community we can show people what a life of recovery looks like. Just like the Commanders, our game plan is the same: win, develop strong leaders, and build a stronger community. From all of us here, have a great season, Commanders. We are all rooting for you.
Try to think of the most convenient bank service you could hope for. How about banking from your mobile phone? Well, Springfield State Bank has it. With our new mobile banking, you can monitor your checking account, transfer money, even pay your bills right from your cell phone.
Let's take a look at the scoring from the first half of play. First of all, for Washington County, led in all scoring by Kiki Thompson. She had 5. 3 points for Carmen Logston on the three-pointer, and Edlin came in with 2. That's really about it.
Quick roundup when you score 10 points in one half.
As far as for the Bardstown Lady Tigers, pretty balanced attack. Led in scoring by Addison Riley. The sophomore had 19 points, 5 3-pointers. 5 points for Maya Courtney, the 8th grader. 2 for Cotton. 1 for Shekels. 5 for Candace Livers. 4 for Candace Walls. 2 points for Hunter. 5 points for Crow. And Roland Walls had 3. 9 players scoring.
And I saw they dressed him, so that's pretty balanced. I think that's what they had tonight, 10 players on the bench, and that's what you want. That's pretty balanced scoring.
So, if you're Washington County, turnovers, if you're Washington County scoring, if you're Washington County, how do you get this thing, how do you get this thing back in any type of control from just getting rolled over in the second half?
You've got to be strong with the basketball. You've got to respect the basketball and value the basketball, and you've got to be strong as you're going down the floor. That's where most of the problems have come for Washington County, is just the turnovers here at the half-court line.
Very nice Bardstown Lady Tiger team. They'll be very tough to beat.
They are. They're going to be a tough out in the 5th region.
They're going to be tough in the 19th district. So, again, your score at the half. Washington County trailing Bardstown 46-10. I want to take a minute. John and I were talking earlier this week about the incident that happened in western Kentucky and also nearby Spencer County, Bullock County, our friends in Taylor County and Marion County. We're talking about the tornado that rolled through the area and folks that are cleaning up and picking up after it. I've got some photos. Our folks with Central Kentucky Community Action today took food and water for a group of seniors with the purchase ad down there. So I'm really proud of that group being able to work with it. But the other photo is a photo of Maysville that my colleague at Community Action there had sent me, and it's just it's quite the disaster area, as you've been hearing people talk about it.
It is, and the company I work for, Sensize, we've been getting emails all week. We're a national company, and how to help and what to help and how to send money. And you doing the same with the Central Kentucky Community Action. We work for great people, and if somebody want to donate, I know we've got it up here on the screen. There's multiple ways to donate. I know there's a trailer outside here. If you're looking for somewhere to donate or need some things, send us a message on G&G. We will hook you up with the right format to get that done. There's many avenues to do it, but we want to make sure the money does the most good, and we can help you do that if you want to contact us at G&G.
So again, donate at teamwkrelieffund.ky.gov.
I think that's the state website
that's the one that the governor.
It's
the one right now that can put the funds that you'd be willing to give in the proper place. We'll talk more about that tonight, but if you'd like to help the folks in Western Kentucky, I know they'd appreciate your help.
That's just a devastating storm. You've got people that have not only lost their jobs, they've lost their cars, they've lost their homes, they've
just lost everything.
They've lost everything. They're going to have to start over, and that's why we live in the greatest state that there is.
Tough stories coming out of there. Halftime back complete. We're ready for the third quarter of play. We'll be back in a moment. High school basketball, a G&G production.
Sell with Hale,
Hey, Matt,
a house
can we get
sold
that
name.
website,
Whether you're buying or selling, maybe
on
it's
the
residential, farmland, auctions,
underneath the
lake,
scoreboard
lots,
or
commercial.
flag it
Sale with
somewhere.
Hale can help you today. Go online, check out our listings, contact
we don't
us
want to do that,
today.
but-
Sale with Hale Realty and Auction, 208 North Walnut Street in Springfield. Call Sale with Hale
Maybe if we
Realty and
can add it on
Auction
there a
today at
couple more times,
859-336-8488.
split
Sale with
screen
Hale,
for the
a
instant
house
replay.
sold name.
Well, I tell you what, I'll probably throw a couple in as we move forward through the evening.
I think we'll have time.
Back here at Washington County High School, Hal Good, John Graves getting ready for the second half. Players all coming out. Again, it's been Bardstown Lady Tigers leading Washington County 46-10. 36 is the point rule. So Will we have a running clock a second half?
We're going to start with a running clock, not what you want to see with Scott Elder, but, you just got to keep building.
So they'll start with that, and then if the score changes, they stop?
I think they got to get back under 20.
Okay.
So I think it runs, and again, Joanna, well, I don't know why I'm talking. Joanna, what's the running clock rule? Just tell me.
We'll find out here in a minute. Jump underneath, jumper by Washington County by Thompson, rolls in.
Good catch.
Thompson has 7.
Riley starts off where she was in the first half, and airballs a 3 there.
Yeah, it's going to be.
She looked over to coach and said, I know.
First breaking plays when you can tell if they're going to run that clock, and they are. Running clock. For sure.
Jump ball. That's going to be a Bardstown Lady Tiger basketball.
Jump ball. We're headed the other way. Bardstown will have it. Bardstown.
It seems like Jalea Cotton has played on this team for 10 years.
Yeah, she's been a constant threat. Back on the outside. Cotton. And Washington County comes up with a steal. That's Riley. Riley had it, lost it, now giving it back to Bardstown. So Bardstown will get it back. On the inbounds with Riley. Riley kicks it over to Cotton. Moves it back out center court. There's a 3 ball on the way by Riley. I think it's just a 2. Nope.
She stepped
3.
in.
Did she step in?
She stepped in. Little pump fake and stepped in.
I thought so. One of the officials went up with his hands for a 3, but can't see that.
My man Stewart over here, he had it.
He had it. He was watching it. Bird dogging it. Jumper by Mernon. Taken away by Bardstown.
Base sideline out of bounds. Commander basketball.
Yeah, they're going to say that Cooper stepped out of bounds. Gives it to Washington County.
As I see Coach Woodson on the far side, this game's always tough for him. He was on the sidelines with Coach Brewer for 8 years. Really cut his teeth over there, and this game means more.
Sure.
Coach Woodson.
Crow back in the lineup. Mernon will have it. Picked up by Shekels. Loose ball. Washington County will have it. Now double dribble on Mernon.
That was a great kind of running back move there by Mernon. See if Joanna's not answering me yet. She must be mad at me.
49-12. Bardstown. Cotton had it, lost it, gets it back. Commanderette's falling back in the zone, it looks like. No, now they're going back man to man. And a loose ball. Walls couldn't hang on to it. Now another steal on the far side by Bardstown. Drive, down court. Back out cross court. Shot up, no good, and a whistle and a foul.
That foul is going to be on number 5. Carmen Loxton, that's going to be her first. Team first of the half.
So Loxton picks up the personal. At the stripe.
It's going to be Candace.
And she
Walls.
gets the first one. Walls. Second one up. Bottom. Hits them both. She's 4 for 5 from the stripe. Give her 6 on the night. 51-12. Bardstown.
Stein goes up. Nice little shot, unable to get it, and Bardstown goes the other way. Walls down to Riley. Catches it deep in the paint. She's going to bring it back up. Back over to, down to Shekels, up and in.
Yeah, nice job by Shekels. She's been at the right place at the right time, and they found her, and she'll pick up her 3rd point.
Good ball movement, and that's some of that house coaching. Go to the ball, get yourself open. You got to move without the basketball.
Back to action, loose ball, scramble for it, jump ball. Possession arrow, Washington County.
We got to get your throat cleared up here. I can't.
I'm okay.
All right,
No,
good.
you want to do it a little while?
No, it's too much pressure. That's way too much pressure.
I settle down. I'm getting a little more
Getting into the groove.
ease, into the groove, as they say. Just got to take it as it comes.
You're 33?
You're 33. What's on the foul?
That's going to be on Candace Walls. That'll
Sure
be her
is.
first.
I've had
Team
this
first.
cough, though. I took my booster last week, and still have this tickling cough.
Well, I appreciate you getting your booster. Thank you for that. I'm going to get
I
mine
just
next week.
I really just want y'all to know that, so
Yeah.
you don't think, hey, listen, I'm building up antibodies, not sitting here coughing and gagging all over you.
Yeah, we did some ball games last year in a
I'll
mask.
I'll
I'm trying to
I'll
avoid
just
that.
tell you. I'll just say, hey, listen. That way you can go on and say, well, Hal at least said that he had his booster, so almost an up and down on Washington County.
I'm going to get my booster Sunday.
Jumper. Missed it. Washington County. Trying to get something going here. Back on the other end, here's Bardstown. That's Courtney. Courtney, the 8th grader, backs it back out.
Oh, good look down.
Wow, good pass. Got it right into the hands of Hunter.
Looks like a good quarterback on that one.
Hunter, the sophomore, has 4. 55-12. Ball taken away, smacked out of bounds by Shekels. So Washington County will kick it in. Mernon in the lineup along with Riley. Also in there for Washington County is going to be Smalley. Jumper on the way, no good. Draper's in there for the Commanderettes. Jumper on the left side, up and in.
3 ball by Courtney.
That's Courtney. 8 points on the night.
She is a really nice ball player.
58-12. Skip pass to Smalley. Almost taken away, but back out front court we move with Draper. Draper finds Riley. Shot up. No good. Out of bounds. Touch last by Bardstown.
Harry Edelin's going to check in for Washington County. Also, it looks like Kaya Hughes. Shira Smalley also is going to come in. Never mind, she's going to go back out.
Now, back to action with Washington County. It's Riley. Riley back around, finds Draper. Draper trapped, needs some help.
Come to the
Tries
basket.
to throw it on the far side, she does. Down that baseline with Hughes. They'll turn it over.
Hughes, well, I think that's a name we're going to say a lot tonight.
Would this Hughes be a relation as well?
I believe so. I believe that was the information I was given.
Back on the far side, ball smacked out of bounds. Riley just knocked it out of the hands of Livers. And believe it or not, this third quarter is almost done.
Doesn't take long.
It won't take long to finish up the second half. On the inbounds. Back out we go. Livers, right-hander up, no good. Elin with the rebound.
Got to go fast.
Now to Riley. Riley down court. Now need to get the shot up, and they couldn't do it. Three quarters complete. Getting ready for the final quarter of play. Your score, Bardstown 58, Washington County 12. Back with the final quarter in a moment. High school basketball. It's a G&G production.
WOKH 102.7 FM The Rocket, Lebanon, Bardstown, and Springfield. High school basketball brought to you by Exit Realty Bluegrass. Lisa Kearns, Realtor. She's the helpful agent at 129 West Park Lane in Camelsville. Call today at 270-402-4036. Dr. John T. Isaacs Jr. is a second-generation dentist in his hometown of Springfield, and he and his staff invite you to his office at 39 Bobolink Drive in Springfield. They offer family dentistry as well as digital dentistry where no impressions are needed. Their all-digital technology allows you to get crowns, bridges, partials, and implants with no discomfort. Results are more accurate and quicker. For family dentistry, see Dr. John T. Isaacs Jr., 39 Bobolink Drive in Springfield, or call today at 859-336-7680. Dr. John T. Isaacs Jr., a reason to smile since 1963.
Back here at Washington County High School, putting the final 8 minutes on the board. 58-12 is your score. It's been all Bardstown, John.
It has, and it's, Washington County just needs to be a little stronger with basketball, and that will help out a lot of things, get some more open looks. So we're going to have an offensive foul called here on Jalea Cotton. That'll be her third. And team second. That's her fourth, correction. But that's what Washington County, they've just got to value the basketball a little bit more. But don't take it away. This is a good Bardstown team. We've seen some really good girls teams come through this 19th district, and this is another one of them.
Shot up. No good. A loose ball picked up by Bardstown's Cotton. No good. And a scramble for it on the other end, out of bounds. Touch last by Bardstown. Well, it's a Bardstown team, John, that's going to be playing at what I always used to call it the Queen of the Bluegrass. They're going to be playing at Allen County, Scottsville. It's now the South Central Bank tournament there over the holiday. And they're playing in the Queen of the Commonwealth, which is a big tournament there at Bullitt East.
It is, and they'll see some good competition in that. And, you kind of get ready for some of these holiday tournaments when you're in high school basketball and get your preseason, kind of your early season, and then you kind of gear up to some of those tournament games to get you ready for February.
Ball taken away by Bardstown. Lady Tigers back and forth. Shot on its way by Livers, up and in for two.
And the great thing about it is you will be able to catch all of the 19th district games. You're going to get to see all these teams as we will follow Washington County and cover this 19th district home and away.
Down court with Washington County, and they'll throw it away. Stein had it as she throws it away. Scramble for it, loose ball. Gives it back to Washington.
They're going to put that on Jalea Cotton. That's going to be her fifth.
Oh, a foul called on the play. So Cotton,
it's her fifth.
She number points? 5. Cotton, not a lot of points. Comes up with 2 points on the night.
2 points, 5 fouls.
But she really worked it in that first.
She did.
That first half of play, shoot, I would think that Addison Riley would compliment her teammate because she really fed her.
She did.
Kept feeding her the ball.
And she kept shooting it.
Back to action. Washington County on the inbounds. Able to get it on the inside to Thompson. She'll drive. Shot on its way. No good, but a whistle and out of bounds. Touch last by Bardstown. Washington County still trying to get it in. They finally do. Thompson will have it. Thompson had it, threw it away. Here come the Lady Tigers. Down court, layup, rolls up and in for Candace Walls, and she's fouled.
Foul's going to be on Ari Edlin. It's going to be her third. I'm going to head down so that we can get our post-game, our old pros post-game comments and our art player of the game, Al.
Absolutely, my friend, as it seems like Bardstown is getting ready to substitute many of their players. Same 5 that have been substituting in and out throughout the evening. Shot up. Lane violation. Gives it to Washington County. Commanderettes down court with 3:54 to go. in this one. Well, high, low, off the left side. Ball taken away by Livers. Livers, pass on the left side, able to get it to Roland Walls. Pass it up and good. She has 5 points on the night. 65-12. 3 on the way, air ball, out of bounds. Kiki Thompson will have a seat. We'll get that substitution for you in just a moment. Lauren France checked in. Down low, jumper up by Hunter, no good. Now a jump ball. So Washington County will have it. Hughes is still in there for Washington County. Izzy Medley still in the lineup. That's Washington County's Olivia Moore will be checking in. Checked in last break. Jumper on the way, no good. The Washington County rebound, put back up and in. Good job by Emily Foster. 65-14. 3 by Bardstown, no good. 2:17 to go in this one. Steal by Bardstown. Walls puts it up and in. Post-game show coming up. Our player of the game for Bardstown will be Riley, Addison Riley. Back on the far side, another steal. Here's Livers. All the way down for an easy 2. Candace Livers had a nice night. Give her 9 points. 69-14, just a minute 39 to go. Washington County, they will get ready for Friday night as Nelson County comes in to town for a girl-boy doubleheader. Washington County just trying to get back in the winning ways against a team that puts on a lot of pressure. They can't handle it as Bardstown will steal it again. Walls again with an easy layup. 71-14. Back on the other end.
1 minute remaining.
Just 1 minute remaining. Here come the Commanderettes. Foster up and in. Emily Foster. 4 points on the night. 71-16. Remind you, if you're watching on G&G Production, boys action will be coming up. And it'll be a dandy one. Hunter underneath. Easy 2 points. Washington County outscored 12-2 in this fourth quarter of play, even with the clock running. Tough loss on a Tuesday night for Washington County. Drive, shot up, no good, out of bounds. Loose ball, Livers, all the way down, lays it up. One of them tough ones to play in, but nevertheless, Washington County will fall this evening to Bardstown by a final score of 75-16. So Bardstown with the big win. We'll be going down on the floor, and I'll be talking to John Graves as he'll have the player of the game for us and also winding this one up. John, you had a chance to call this one with me tonight, and it was all Bardstown from the first bucket.
Yeah, they got off the bus tonight, Hal, and they were ready to roll, and they rolled right through it tonight. 75-16 win. Addison Riley will be our ARC player of the game, and then we'll have our Oil Pros post-game show. We'll take Miss Riley first. How many points did she have, Hal?
She came in, I had her unofficially with 21 points.
22?
21.
21 points. You are our ARC player of the game, Addison. 21 points unofficially tonight. You know, the book's the official. Did the rim look extra big tonight for you?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I just been putting up shots, and I guess I decided to fall tonight. So.
Cotton had 5 fouls, but she was able to feed you a lot tonight to get you open. Moving without the ball kind of helped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She always helps. The chemistry that we have, just as a team, and with me and her, it's just great. And I love seeing that in a game just play out. So.
Addison Riley, your ARC player of the game. We'll let you step aside, and Coach Courtney, we'll get you in as the boys hope they don't run over us tonight. Good win tonight for your team.
Thank you. It was a great win. It was a great team effort. Like I said, Addison had a hot hand. We just kept trying to feed her. Like I said, she was active. The rest of them were active. We had a lot of great passes, and it was an all-around team effort.
Anything you all see that you kind of need to clean up tonight, or are you pretty happy with your team's performance?
Missed shots under the basket.
There's always something. That's why I asked that question, because the coach always has something. There were several layups there that I could tell you were frustrated with.
Yes, sir, it was. So we got to work on those.
Right. We'll see you in January as we're covering Washington County Bardstown game over there. Good luck to you all in your holiday tournament.
Thank you.
That is the head coach of your Bardstown Lady Tigers, Coach Courtney. You know, coaches are never happy. It doesn't even matter what the score. Back up to you, Hal.
Well, I don't know how much happier I could be if I was able to beat a team 75-16. I mean, boy, just came in, took control, and never looked back. We're going to wind up this girls' game coming up for you in just a moment. Again, your final score, Bardstown Lady Tigers 75, Washington County 16. High school basketball, a G&G production.
Lebanon, the heart of Kentucky, has always been known as a legendary place for dining, and it still is. Lebanon offers great options for virtually every type of dining. Fine cuisine with a chef-driven menu? We have it. Country dining with a local flair? We have it. How about a great lunch spot? We have it. We even have an old-time fountain drink counter, a 50-style drive-in with the best chili dog around, and a sweet shop complete with hand-dipped ice cream. For a complete listing of all the wonderful places to eat in Lebanon, go to visitlebanonky.com.
If you're in the market to find someone to fix that car, truck, or van, let me make a suggestion, because you got to go to somebody you can trust. Go see Philip Carrico of Carrico's Body Shop in Fredericktown. Carrico's Body Shop. They're at 3676 Cane Run Road in Springfield. But everybody knows, if you want to go to Carrico's Body Shop, head to see Philip Carrico in the Burg. That number's 859-284-5309. Carrico's Body Shop in Springfield. Or the Burg, I might say. Let's talk for a moment about Big Papa's Smokehouse. They're at 110 Lebanon Trade Center in Lebanon. And Big Papa's Smokehouse, they take pride in smoking their meats in their very own outdoor smoke pit. They specialize in pulled pork, brisket, and ribs blended in that special Big Papa Smokehouse original rub. Big Papa Smokehouse, right now, they'll come to you. They have their new food truck, and it's ready for you. Call 270-699-2321 for more information. See Big Papa today.
Montebello Packaging is a world-class manufacturer of aluminum tubes and aerosol cans. Is hosting a job fair December the 16th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Montebello 650 Industrial Drive, Lebanon, Kentucky.
Putting people back to work. This has been brought to you by the Marion County Industrial Foundation.
The law firm of Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, and McCain has assisted the people of Central Kentucky for over 45 years. Whether it's closing on your new home, handling the estate of your loved one, business planning, or preparing for your family's future with wills and trust, we will call the right play for you. Like our Facebook page, give us a call, or visit us in downtown Springfield, and let Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, and McCain show you how our hustle and heart sets us apart.
Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, and McCain. Offices in downtown Springfield. 859-336-3901.
This is an advertisement.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Company is the #1 property and casualty insurance provider in Kentucky. And Washington County Farm Bureau, they are ready to meet all your insurance needs. Check out Washington County Farm Bureau's rates. They're affordable, and their local claim service is quick and efficient. Come by today and see Jeremy Harden, Washington County Farm Bureau Agent Manager, and also John Weiss, Washington County Farm Bureau, 211 Progress Avenue in Springfield. Call today at 859-336-9472.
Technology moves fast. Farmers National Bank can help you keep up. We're all walking around with little computers in the form of a smartphone, so why not make the most of them? Farmers National Bank's digital banking options include an app that lets you deposit checks, make transfers, pay bills, and more. Download the Farmers National Bank mobile banking app in the App Store or Google Play and start making the most out of the computer in your pocket. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at Washington County High School, Calgoon John Graves, as we're finishing up the girls, getting ready for the boys. Your final score again tonight, it was Bardstown, the Lady Tigers, 75, Washington County 16. Bardstown did it all and had a really balanced scoring attack. Bardstown led in all scoring this evening by Addison Riley. Riley had 21 points, 19 as we made the turn at the half. Other scoring, 8 points for Maya Courtney, 2 points on the night for Jayla Cotton, 3 points on the night for Jayla Shekels, 11 points for Candace Livers. Other scoring tonight, it looks like 8 points for Candace Walls, 6 points for Diana Hunter, 5 points on the evening for Nyaria Crow, and Roland Wiles had 9. Washington County, on the other hand, led in all scoring by Kiki Thompson. Thompson was 7 points, 3 points for Carmen Logston, 4 points on the evening for Emily Foster, and Ari Edlin had 2. Again, your final score in girls action, Bardstown dominates this evening. They defeat Washington County 75-16. Lady Tigers now 3-1. Washington County 3-3. Keep it right here. Time for the boys to take over. We're only about 13 minutes away from the tip-off of Bardstown and Washington County, which gets underway next. High school basketball. It's a G&G production.
Snap, snap, Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Snappy Tomato is more than just pizza. They have hoagies you could choose from. How about some of Snappy's pasta? Or build your own calzone. And Snappy has boneless or bone-in wings. Try their barbecue hot or plain. Don't forget the garden salad or the dessert. Go to snappytomato.com.
Snappy Delivery.
111 East Main Street in Springfield. Call 859-336-9888.
When it's time to take a look under the hood, trust your car, truck, or van to Oil Guys. 620 North 3rd Street in Bardstown. Oil Guys knows how to make your car hum. Oil Guys in Bardstown do oil changing, brake jobs, tire rotations, bulb changes. And Oil Guys will make sure those wiper blades are put on tight for the winter. Oil Guys works the convenient hours you're looking for, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday. They're closed on Sunday. Oil Guys, 620 North 3rd Street in Bardstown, next to my old Kentucky home dinner train.
This community rallies for one another, and we have seen that firsthand here at the Crown Recovery Center. The recovery movement is sweeping across Springfield and Washington County. It's because of this great community we can show people what a life of recovery looks like. Just like the Commanders, our game plan is the same: win, develop strong leaders, and build a stronger community. From all of us here, have a great season, Commanders. We are all rooting for you.
Try to think of the most convenient bank service you could hope for. How about banking from your mobile phone? Well, Springfield State Bank has it. With our new mobile banking, you can monitor your checking account, transfer money, even pay your bills right from your cell phone. Enrollment is easy. Just visit our website at www.springfieldstate.com for details. Springfield State Bank, we're your locally owned community bank doing big bank things. We want to make banking easy for you. Springfield State Bank, member FDIC.
Sale with Hale, a house sold name. Whether you're buying or selling, maybe it's residential, farmland, auctions, lake, lots, commercial. Sale with Hale can help you today. Go online, check out our listings. Contact us today. Sale with Hale Realty and Auction, 208 North Walnut Street in Springfield. Call Sale with Hale Realty and Auction today at 859-336-8488. Sale with Hale, a house sold name.
High school basketball on a Tuesday night. We got it for you. Girls game's over. Time for the boys. Bardstown and Washington County. Should be a dandy. Bardstown 4-0, Washington County 2-2. John Graves is down the floor with the skipper of the Commanders right now. John?
Thank you, Hal. I've got the Stephen Woodson, year 3 here, Coach.
Year 3. Excited. So far so good. Like I said, you can see Springfield's back in the building. So that's what I enjoy the most, seeing the crowds come back out and enjoying basketball now. So.
8 years on the bench with Boo. This game means more to you.
Oh yeah, it means a lot. I want to beat them so bad, but the real reason it means so much, because they're the top team in the district, and they have been for 12 years. So in order for us to get to where I want to be at, this is where we got to start. So.
Who's got to have the big game for Washington County tonight?
Bo. I think Bo has to have a big game, and my guards, my young guards, have to take care of the basketball tonight. They're going to press us and try to speed us up a little bit so we can cut down on the turnovers and get more shots and more turnovers. I think we have a really good chance of winning this ball game tonight.
All right, Coach. We'll talk to you after the game. Head Coach Stephen Woodson, how back up to you? I'll see if I can grab Coach Brewer.
Thank you, John. Should be a good one tonight. Good crowd rolling in here to Washington County High School for this district game. And so many years that Bardstown has dominated the 19th district. So many years has Washington County been right in there. It's always been a good game. I expect nothing any less tonight. Let's go back down to John Graves. He's with James Boo Brewer, head coach of the Tigers. John?
Coach, you bring a Tiger team that's 4-0 into this game tonight. How's the season been so far?
Well, the season's been good. You know, we've been tested. We got a game canceled Saturday against Dallas that really will test us, but tonight it'll be a good test for us as well. So, you know, we're just taking one game at a time, one day at a time, and then continue to progress off that.
Who's got to have a good game for you tonight that you'll feel comfortable for a win?
Everybody's got to be on their A game. That's the district. So you got to be on your A game. Nobody can't take plays off.
Coach, I've been doing this about 4 years. I think you give me that answer every year, but I'm going to ask you every year.
Defense wins.
What concerns you about Washington County?
They're well coached.
Did you have anything to do with that?
Nope.
No credit?
No credit.
I love interviewing Coach Brewer because he is a man of many words, but he carries a big stature. The district always goes through Bardstown, has the last 12 years, and this will be a good test for both teams tonight.
It'll be a good test for us, and the district will go through us again.
I like it. I like it. Coach, head coach Boo Brewer. We'll send it back up to you, Al.
Thank you, John. And the district does go through Boo Brewer. Boy, he's got, no question, a talented ball club. They come in 4-0 with wins against Marion County by 1, 49-48. Evangel Christian, 75-60. Trinity came up with a win, 51-37. Also, Nelson County, 72-36. Let's go down the floor. I think a presentation going on.
Deal with this in the holiday season. Good luck, Coach.
Quick presentation made down the floor. We'll talk more about that later, that's for sure. As far as for Washington County, they played well. They're 2-2. They've come up with wins against Marion County and Bluegrass United. Lost to a very tough Adair County team I saw play this past week. And also they lost to Taylor County. So it's going to depend on who's going to come in and make their mark tonight, because this is one that you're going to have to work, and work. Bardstown, Washington County. We'll have more pregame for you in just a moment. High school basketball is a G&G production.
Dr. John T. Isaacs Jr. is a second-generation dentist in his hometown of Springfield, and he and his staff invite you to his office at 39 Bobolink Drive in Springfield. They offer family dentistry as well as digital dentistry where no impressions are needed. Their all-digital technology allows you to get crowns, bridges, partials, and implants with no discomfort. Results are more accurate and quicker. For family dentistry, see Dr. John T. Isaacs Jr., 39 Bobolink Drive in Springfield, or call today at 859-336-7600. 3680. Dr. John T. Isaacs Jr., a reason to smile since 1963.
Lebanon, the heart of Kentucky, has always been known as a legendary place for dining, and it still is. Lebanon offers great options for virtually every type of dining. Fine cuisine with a chef-driven menu? We have it. Country dining with a local flair? We have it. How about a great lunch spot? We have it. We even have an old-time fountain drink counter, a 50-style drive-in with the best chili dog around, and a sweet shop complete with hand-dipped ice cream. For a complete listing of all the wonderful places to eat in Lebanon, go to visitlebanonky.com.
If you're in the market to find someone to fix that car, truck, or van, let me make a suggestion, because you got to go to somebody you can trust. Go see Philip Carrico of Carrico's Body Shop in Fredericktown. Carrico's Body Shop. They're at 3676 Cane Run Road in Springfield. But everybody knows, if you want to go to Carrico's Body Shop, head to see Philip Carrico in the Berg. That number's 859-284-5309. Carrico's Body Shop in Springfield. Or the Berg, I might say. Let's talk for a moment about Big Papa's Smokehouse. They're at 110 Lebanon Trade Center in Lebanon. At Big Papa's Smokehouse, they take pride in smoking their meats in their very own outdoor smoke pit. They specialize in pulled pork, brisket, and ribs blended in that special Big Papa Smokehouse original rub. Big Papa Smokehouse. Right now, they'll come to you. They have their new food truck, and it's ready for you. Call 270-699-2321 for more information. See Big Papa today.
Montebello Packaging is a world-class manufacturer of aluminum tubes and aerosol cans. Is hosting a job fair December the 16th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Montebello 650 Industrial Drive, Lebanon, Kentucky.
Putting people back to work. This has been brought to you by the Marion County Industrial Foundation.
The law firm of Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, and McCain has assisted the people of Central Kentucky for over 45 years. Whether it's closing on your new home, handling the estate of your loved one, business planning, or preparing for your family's future with wills and trust, we will call the right play for you. Like our Facebook page, give us a call, or visit us in downtown Springfield, and let Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, and McCain show you how our hustle and heart sets us apart.
Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, and McCain. Offices in downtown Springfield. 859-336-3901.
This is an advertisement.
How good, John Gray's on hand. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure to give us a thumbs up or a like, because, gosh, we want to make sure we can get some other folks involved to watch this one. This is going to be a dandy ball game. John Graves joins me. And, John, you look at a team like a Bardstown team, you know, the things you were saying were all true. A lot of the district tournaments run through Bardstown, and there's a lot of confidence about James Brewer. He'll tell you that a lot of the championships run through Bardstown. Does he have the team to do that this year? Well, they're 4-0, so they're making noise.
They're off to a great start this year, and when you start at the level that Bardstown did, when you look down the list and you've got Riley, and you've got fifth-year senior in, where'd he go, Andrew Mason.
Yes.
Boy, I would have a lot of confidence, too. But Washington County's not going to back down. They've got their own homegrown products. As you look at Gabe Weiss, Bo Baker, and Kobe Hughes. That's what is up and down for Washington County. When Bo's in and he's playing healthy, they are a tough out.
No question that those you mentioned for Washington County are right at the top. But, gosh, we've seen Noah Reynolds, the sophomore, really step up and play well for Washington County as of late.
You know, we say that about him in every sport. You know, when he was in football, he's just this hard-nosed kid that just comes in here and plays and does a great job.
Blake Warner, the senior, another player that Washington County can count on. He can.
He is. He's just a scrappy little player. It doesn't matter to do the dirty work. Doesn't care if he had 2 points and 10 rebounds or no rebounds. He's going to give you everything he's got.
Well, I mean, what do you do here tonight? Of course, coaches are going to lie to you when the press comes down and talks to you. But what do you do to beat Bardstown if you're Washington County tonight?
I think the best thing you can do is just play your game and feed Bo Baker.
Let's go down to the PA announcer tonight, Mr. Jackson Graves.
Washington County Command. And now let's start on the first for the visiting Bardstown Tigers. Assault, number 0, Donovan Stone. A senior, number 4, Andrew Mason. A senior, number 5, Bryce Wright. And a senior, number 23, Trayvon Pope. Head coach, James Lou Brewer.
Black uniforms for Bardstown tonight. White letters, white numbers, away from the traditional purple and old gold.
White out for the student section.
Getting ready now for the
And now let's
starting
go on
lineups for
to
Washington County.
Washington County Commander. At guard, a 6'1" sophomore, number 1, Kamal Villa. At guard, a 6'1" sophomore, number 3, Noah Reynolds. At guard, a 6'5" senior, number 15, Cody Hughes. At forward, a 6'9" sophomore, number 33, Bo Baker. And at center, a 6'3", 6'4" senior, number 35, Blake Warner.
You know, Hal, as you look down the lineups, and we thank Jackson for doing that. You look down the lineups, you know, Washington County starts 3 sophomores and 2 seniors. That's a pretty good mix if you're Washington County. And then Bardstown on the other side starts a sophomore, 2 junior, and 3 seniors. And their 3 seniors are really good in Mason, Riley, and Pope.
This Washington County team, so far what I've seen, they're going to follow Bo Baker. Bo Baker is that type of player that can help lead a team through. He's got the talent, he's got the size, he's got the bulk. You know, I think as Bo Baker goes, there's going to be pressure put on him from that leadership position, but as Bo goes, that's what this Washington County team is going to do.
Bo Baker is the confidence builder for Washington County.
He makes the other players play better. I mean, he just does.
He takes a lot of energy.
And that's just like the tip controlled by Washington County. I mean, this team will play better as Baker plays well as well. Reynolds will have it. Reynolds back on the left side finds Hughes. Top of the key, man-to-man defense by the Bardstown Tigers just getting underway. Baker in the lane, spin move, got away with the walk.
No, he
Nope,
didn't.
not on that time. Steps called. We're going another way with Bardstown. My buddy Sarge Pollock down there. Look at old Sarge.
He's a good twin.
He's the good twin most of the time. That evil twin he's got takes care of Sarge, but he's one to watch. Bardstown coming back out the other way. Top the key with Riley. Bryce Riley almost threw it away, but Stone reels it in. Stone will have it. Stone back around, center court. Now they'll reset.
Make sure you hit that like and share button. Get as many people interacting with us as we can. If you got any comments, let us know.
Stone will have it. Stone. Little fake. Back outside he'll go. Finds Mason. Stone a 3. No good. Rebound Reynolds. Reynolds will have it down court. Finds Hughes. Hughes fakes the 3. Nope, he'll put it up, and it's going to be off there. Rebound underneath by Bardstown and Pope. Back outside, right side. That's Mason a 3. No good. Everybody's ice cold, but it was a warm day today. What's up with that?
I think Bardstown Lady Tigers may have took all the shots.
Reynolds, no good. Down to Mason, put it up and in.
You know how we covered this game last year, and I can remember sitting on the sideline over there, and Boo Brewer looked at Andrew Mason and questioned his manhood. And Mason responded to have a big game and help Bardstown pull out the win here.
Big shot by Mason. Hughes all the way down short. Loose ball picked up by Bardstown. Jumper on the way, right side, Bowling.
I've seen Grant Bowling play for several years. He played in the same youth league program that we played in, and he can light it up and has been able to do it for a long time.
Came from the 17th district up to Bardstown.
Originally from New Haven.
Originally from New Haven. And a quick timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. 5:31 to go in the first quarter of play. 5-0 Bardstown High School basketball, a G&G production.
Browse by Gracie, the only person I trust to make me look wonderful.
Browse by Gracie, 859-336-1222.
Texting and driving just don't mix. Don't text and drive. I am Kobe Hughes, a senior from your Washington County Commanders.
Quick timeout on the court, John. Bardstown jumps up to a 5-0 lead.
Last thing Coach Woodson wants to let Bardstown do is get up and get a little confidence and a little moxie about them. So it was a good timeout.
Bardstown will have it on the inbounds. Riley. Back out to Bowling, moving it around that three-point perimeter. Bowling the fake. Off the left side, Stone a three, no good. Mason with the rebound. Back outside he'll go. Here we go with Bowling a three, no good. Board controlled by Reynolds, he's fouled.
Cheap foul on Donovan Stone. That's going to be his first, team first.
Washington County just let Bardstown dominate the rebounding. Now full court press. Reynolds will bring it straight away for Washington County. Noah Reynolds across the half court line. Reynolds will back it back out. Little lob to Baker. Man-to-man defense. Top of the key as Warner comes out. Finding Hughes. To Bo Baker underneath. He'll put it up in the end.
They let that play develop and a little patience and a steal by Reynolds.
Reynolds a three. Got it.
Tie ball game just like that, Halby.
That's what it takes. As I said, Baker fuels this team. Tied up at 5-all. Down court, Bardstown. Bowling. Back out center court to Mason. Now they'll go again to Stone and a block on the play. Can I get an instant replay on that one? Woo! Brought to you by Dr. John Isaacs Dentistry. I mean, you know, that's just skying up there to get it. Boom. Tipped it away and out of bounds. Good job by Hughes. Three by Bardstown, no good. Here come the Commanders. They get the rebound. It's defensive plays like that just help keep you in the ball game and can propel you to some extra points. Hughes, jumper on the way, missed it. Rebound Bardstown. Bardstown on the way. Pope has it to Mason.
Carry
back
call.
to Pope. Steps, carrying the ball on the play. Turnover.
And that defensive spot, you know, and you don't think Coach Woodson knows he's got an emotional player in Kobe Hughes as he called an isolation play down here. Let Kobe go one-on-one and try to get that jumper. In for Washington County is going to be number 11, Gabe Weiss, 6'4", 8th grader. Man, I just love saying that for Washington County, a 6'4", 8th grader.
He played so well at that Marion County game, and he's really good to watch play.
He is.
Back to action, and a steal by Bardstown. Bowling had it, and he got caught in traffic and a whistle on the foul.
I believe they're going to get Kamar Phillips. That's correct. Kamar Phillips for Washington County will be his first, team first.
Phillips. His first, team first. Lob and for Bardstown to Riley. Riley will have it. Skip pass. Finds Bowling. A three. No good. Hughes with the rebound.
Bowling's really developed the three-point shot and gets it off very quickly.
Hughes to Reynolds. Reynolds back around. Now down low, they find Warner. They find Bo Baker. As he goes up, he's fouled.
And that's what you want. Bo Baker's a pretty good free throw shooter on the year. Has been historically. That foul's going to be on number 23, Trayvon Pope. Team second. Bo Baker's been a good free throw shooter over his career.
He had a small injury. I shouldn't say small injury. A shoulder injury that he dealt with during the early part of the season. Is that improving some, John?
It is. I think he's getting he's getting way more healthier. That injury coming from his football days, Adair County, the last regular season game. And, I think the Adair County game, he just had to get his body back in game shape. And
missed them both.
True to form, I say he's a good free throw shooter, and he promptly steps up there and misses both of them.
5-5. 2:56 to go in the first quarter of play. Outside, Riley can't connect. Rebound, put back up, no good by Stone, and really another block underneath.
Good block by Bo Baker, and just reaching out and staying with the play. Washington County's got to get some bodies on some people, and they've got to start blocking out for Bardstown.
Taken away by Washington County on the inbound. Reynolds struggled but drives and puts it up and in.
Able to get back under composure. Washington County's first lead.
7-5, Washington County. Reynolds picked up his 5th point. Bardstown moving that ball around over the right corner. Mason. Mason, head fake, drive, puts it up, no good. Baker with the rebound. Baker will have it for Washington County to Hughes. Hughes down court, right side, Reynolds, another 3 and another one in. Write it down.
Having a little fun, and hey, this is a 10-0 Washington County run, Hal.
Second 3 by Noah Reynolds. Mason in the paint, nails it.
Coach Woodson said pre-game that he had to have big games out of his guards. And Noah Reynolds must have been listening to our pregame show.
10-7. Washington County with the lead. Phillips, jumper, got it.
Confidence breeds confidence. Is starting to spread on this Washington County team.
Kamar Phillips, nice shot. 12-7 Washington County. Here come the Commanders on the defense. Now Mason may go away with a walk, but he'll drive inside and he's hammered.
He's going to get Kobe Hughes on that one, I believe, from the back. Let me check. That is correct. Kobe Hughes, that'd be his first, team first.
His first.
Team second, correct.
Team second. Takes Mason to the stripe. Shooting 2. Andrew Mason, just a sophomore. First one up, missed it.
Senior.
He's a senior.
5th-year senior.
There you go.
Senate Bill 128.
Next one up and in, it rolls off there.
Missed them both?
Yeah. I don't know why my KHSAA had him as a sophomore. I knew he'd been around longer than that. Washington County back on the other end. Baker. Drives, puts it up, no good.
And they send him back to the line.
Bardstown foul. Going to catch Trevon Pope on that one. Number 2.
That's a big one. That's his second.
I would think we'll see Bardstown go to the bench.
Yeah, I think they're going to move some kids around.
Baker hits the first one. Missed his first 2, hits this one.
TJ Greenwell will check in for Pope. We'll move a couple guys around, and I would suspect you'll see probably Bowling slide down to that 5 spot.
Next one, no good, out of bounds.
13-2 Washington County run after Bardstown went up 5-0.
Back down court. Washington County up 13-7. Minute to go in the first quarter. Mason right side, back out left side to go. Jumper on the way up and in.
That's too easy.
Kurtzinger puts it in for the Tigers. Hughes back outside to Bo Baker. 35 seconds to go. Baker to Hughes, down to Reynolds. Reynolds will have it.
We're going to play for the last shot.
24 seconds to go. Reynolds to Weiss. Now to Phillips. He drives, shot on its way up and in. He wanted it. He called for it.
Pretty little finger roll.
15-9. Here come the Tigers. Tigers the other way. Kurtzinger. Back out to Mason, a 3. No good. Rebound Hughes. Hughes, 3-quarter court shot. Will not go in. And that'll do it for the first quarter of play. For Washington County, they trailed 5-0, but they come back at the end of the first quarter of play where they lead Bardstown 15-9. High school basketball, a G&G production.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Company is the #1 property and casualty insurance provider in Kentucky. And Washington County Farm Bureau, they are ready to meet all your insurance needs. Check out Washington County Farm Bureau's rates. They're affordable, and their local claim service is quick and efficient. Come by today and see Jeremy Harden, Washington County Farm Bureau Agent Manager, and also John Weiss, Washington County Farm Bureau, 211 Progress Avenue in Springfield. Call today at 859-336-9472.
For a lot of people, home ownership is a big to-do list item that has to get checked before you feel like you're a grown-up, living your best life. If you're ready to check that box, talk to Derek Brussel at Farmers National Bank. Derek specializes in guiding first-time home buyers, young borrowers, and other newbies toward a responsible, manageable, fulfilling financial future. Visit farmersnational.bank to get in touch. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 402972.
Bardstown come out house of fire, but Washington County finishes up this first quarter of play, leading 15-9. How good, John Graves. Thanks to Matt Smith, Sean Allen, our folks with Pixel Phase Media. Brother Wheatley is up on the camera. We got the whole gang here tonight. Glad to have you alongside. Bardstown came out 5-0, John, and wow. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Weiss has it. Look at the young fella go. Weiss to Reynolds. A three. No good.
Probably not what you want to take there.
Back on the other end. Jumper up.
We're going to count it.
Rolls in. Yeah, that'll count on that one.
It's going to be Gabe Weiss's first team third.
Count the basket for Bardstown. Grant Bowling. Weiss picks up his first, John said.
You know, Washington County, same kind of MO in that first quarter of the Marion County game. They kind of come out, got a little bit behind, and then kind of lit it up, and the rest was history on that game.
Next shot up and bottom. (15-12). Washington County with the lead. Weiss, jumper, missed it.
A little amped on that one.
Rebound underneath by Bardstown's Bowling. On the other end, Hughes will have it. Hughes to Weiss. Weiss down court. Spun around underneath, and a foul on the play.
Gabe attacked the rim. They're going to get T.J. Greenwood. That's his first, team fourth. Gabe attacked the rim, and Greenwood just kind of stood away and stood his ground.
Lob into Hughes. Hughes finds Phillips. A three. Off the mark, no good. I don't think he was ready for that shot.
I don't think he was either.
15-12, Washington County. Back the other way with the Bardstown Tigers, and Greenwell will back it back out. Greenwell to Bowling, back to Greenwell, wearing that number 1. Greenwell, back around he goes, finds Kurtzinger. Now back to Greenwell. He'll drive, shot up and on its way. Just lofted in there.
Just kind of a little floater right over the outstretched hands of Bo Baker.
15-14, 1-point lead for Washington County. Weiss collides with Baker. A little out of control as the ball rolls out of bounds.
A little bit, but I like it. Hey, I like the 8th graders' aggression. This is a big-time game, and hey, I'll take it.
Are you kidding? You got an 8th grader playing like that? Playing to win with 6:20 to go in the first half? I like the aggressiveness of Weiss, that's for sure. 15-14 from the Tigers. Greenwell into Mason. Mason, free throw line, puts it up, missed it. Underneath, scramble for it. Bardstown will come out of the pack with it. That's Kurtzinger. Back out of 3 by Greenwell, no good. Hughes with the rebound. Hughes straight away to Weiss. Weiss moves it back around, able to find Phillips, and Phillips has it taken away. Mason all the way down, missed a gimme. Out of bounds, saved by Washington County.
I can tell you right now.
And taking it back away underneath by Kurtzinger.
Coach Brewer is not going to like the
A
flashiness.
3 on the far side, up and in by Bowling.
Coach Brewer is not going to like the flashiness by Mason on that one. He just go up and dunk it.
17-15, Bardstown back on top. Phillips to Weiss. Weiss trying to go underneath, and the ball is tipped away, and now hold on.
We've had some lighting issues
some
here.
lighting. Some lights went out. So official calling a timeout.
Miss Hutchins is on it. She's heading that direction. You know, and this has been a game of runs, Hal.
Has been. So both teams are, well, no, one team is huddled up on the far side. Brewer is. It's Washington County. Is out on the field, out on the court, I should say, ready to go.
So Bardstown started the game 5-0, and then Washington County went on a 13-2 run. And now to start the second quarter, Bardstown's gone on a 6-0 run. Just under 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of play.
I think somebody was out in the concession stand leaning on the light. Didn't know that's what they were doing.
I think it's down that hallway a little bit, back where Washington County's bench is on.
Think so?
Yeah. I think it was Frankie Boy. Frankie Burton, I think, did that.
Well, why would he do something like that?
Turn the lights out.
He's ready to turn the heat up.
Hey, that's exactly right.
Is that your thermostat? 17-15. 3 on the way. No good by Kurtzinger. Back on the outside. Short. Bowling a 3 short. Rebound. Kurtzinger puts it up in the air.
Rebound the basketball. Washington County's getting beat on the boards right now.
19-15. Boy, Bardstown has made a big run to come back. And they're putting the pressure on the Commanders as the ball kicked by Mason. Stolen by Mason. He'll back up. Drive in the paint. Puts it up. No good, but Hughes got him.
They give that to Hughes. That's going to be his second. They are going to give that to Hughes. That's his second foul, and that is going to be Washington County's fourth.
Yeah. I don't know about that one. I hear some boo birds, and I'm kind of like them.
Well, the fans of Washington County that sure didn't like it.
I think it's worthy of a
ball don't lie.
Happened.
Ball don't lie. Coach, but that's what I like about Sarge as the referee. He goes over and tells Coach Woodson, this is why I called that foul.
Hey, listen, that's fine. You know, it's one of them that you just question. You know, hey, listen, I just don't know about that one. Me scratching my head.
I don't know if a coach ever agrees with a foul.
Well, or an official. I haven't seen that happen very often. 20-15. Bo Baker to Phillips, a 3. Missed it. Rebound underneath by Greenwell. Greenwell to Bowling. Bowling back on the outside. A shot up, no good. Rebound, Kurtzinger. Turnaround shot, no good. Hughes rebound.
Camden Abel has checked in for Washington County, and he just throws it. Cross-court pass to Bowling, picks off, and Kobe, that's going to be 3 on Kobe Hughes.
Man, strong to the board by Grant Bowling. Only will he get the 2, as John said. Big foul underneath. Count the basket. Number 3 on Hughes. He'll have to go to the bench.
You know, I think Coach Woodson was going to try to steal a couple minutes with Kobe in there and not able to do it. And I think he's going to get a timeout here because I've still not seen a player come in for Kobe Hughes.
Bowling hits this one, and you still won't. That's a big risk.
This is a gamble.
Down court, Reynolds. Reynolds back out, finds Kobe Hughes. Hughes with the ball, back on the outside. Hughes. The lob to Baker. Baker trying to find some space. Can't find it. Back out to Reynolds. Now to Hughes, a 3. Missed it, air ball. Kurtzinger had it, but he stepped out of bounds.
Still wonder if the coaching staff of Washington County knows that Kobe's got 3 fouls on him right now. This is dangerous minutes for Kobe Hughes because he cannot pick up a 4th in a game like this. Very physical game.
Washington County will have it into Hughes. Hughes will drive, puts it up. Oh, missed to give me underneath.
I think it fouls.
He knew he did.
Yep, I think it fouls just messing with Kobe's head at this point.
It might be a good time for him to come out for a little breather. Three on the way, no good. By Riley. Hughes to Reynolds, up and in.
Stop. That's the first points of the quarter for Washington County as Bardstown's gone on a 14-2 run to start this second quarter. Only a 6-point Bardstown lead.
23-17. Bardstown. 2:50 to go in the first half. Greenwell to Bowling. Bowling backs it out. Right side they'll go. Kurt Singer. Back to Mason. Now Mason tries to go down low and throws it out of bounds.
Entering the game for Bardstown is going to be number 3, Jared Rayleigh. He's going to be a senior on this team.
First look at Rayleigh tonight.
He's going to replace TJ Greenwell.
Full court press by Bardstown. Here's to Reynolds, to Hughes. Hughes, right side, 3 on the way. No good by Washington County. Right side, Mason tries to jam it home and out of bounds it'll go.
And I tell you what, that's a dangerous play for Kobe as he's able to avoid the foul and make you miss a dunk.
He took it right to him. And
Mason
Boo Brewer.
Mason knew to take it to him because he knows he's got 3 fouls on him.
Boo Brewer was very happy with that. Said, take it to him.
Grant Matherly, a 6-foot junior for this team, checks in for, who went out? Camden Abel.
Abel's out. Matherly's in. Reynolds a 3 off the mark. Tipped around, Bardstown will have it. Kurt Singer all the way down, lob to Mason. He'll put it up and in.
Washington's just been discombobulated this last 3 or 4 minutes here.
Yeah, it has not been an offensive quarter for Washington County. Right side, Matherly. Missed it. Bowling. Down court. Little crossover. Backs it back out. To Riley. To Mason. To Riley. A tray. No good. Hughes brings it in. And a steal by Riley. Just popped it up out of the way. Back to Mason. 3 ball on the way. Got it. I'm not so sure if you don't need a timeout.
I'm kind of wondering the same thing. I know he wants to hold on to him. Washington County's still within striking distance, down 11, but needs some points.
Reynolds shot on its way.
And every time Washington County needs points, Noah Reynolds steps up. They're going to get number 10, Jatrell Kurtzinger. That's going to be his first, team 5th, and that's going to send Noah Reynolds to the line shooting the bonus.
At the line, shooting 1.
19-4 run.
Yeah.
To start this second quarter of play.
Yeah,
during the second quarter.
Bardstown just shut down Washington County. Reynolds couldn't hit the free throw.
And I'm going to tell you how it's the rebounds. That's the only thing that's the difference in this game is the putbacks and the runouts.
Left side 3. No good. Rebound Mason, back up and in. Stand corrected. Kurtzinger with that rebound. Back up and in. Down court, Phillips. Phillips all the way down. Has it ripped away by Bardstown.
Whistle a foul. Yep.
Yeah.
It's going to be on Riley. It's going to be his first.
Riley
team 6.
His first.
Team 6.
Bryce Riley, it's his first. Team 6.
Are we talking
Kamar
about
Phillips?
So are we talking about Western Kentucky at the half again?
We can. Yeah, we'll give you that website for if you're someone that would like to help out Western Kentucky and our neighbors and friends in Mayfield, they could use your help. And we'll pass that information along to you and show you what some folks are doing. Kamar Phillips hits the second.
Tell you how.
All that at the half.
Washington County is lucky to be only down 9. With the sloppiness in the first.
Yeah, Bardstown
first half.
Rolling. Greenwell down court. Greenwell backs it back out. 30 seconds to go. Looks like Bardstown content with taking the last shot of the half. Greenwell. Back around now, center court. Weiss, the 8th grader, is on him. Greenwell back out. 12 seconds to go. Greenwell will have it. Taking it from Rayleigh. Now back out. A 3 up. No good by Mason. Now shot on its way. Won't count. Time has run out in the first half of play for Bardstown. But boy, what a second quarter of play for the Tigers. Nice job. 30-21. They lead Washington County by 9.
21-point run for Bardstown in that second quarter.
Keep it right here. When we come back, we'll take a look at some halftime numbers and tell you what's up next for Washington County in our next broadcast. All that coming up for just a moment. High school basketball. It's a G&G production.
Snap, snap, Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Snappy Tomato is more than just pizza. They have hoagies you could choose from. How about some of Snappy's pasta? Or build your own calzone. And Snappy has boneless or bone-in wings. Try their barbecue hot or plain. Don't forget the garden salad or the dessert. Go to snappytomato.com.
Snappy Delivery.
111 East Main Street in Springfield. Call 859-336-9888.
When it's time to take a look under the hood, trust your car, truck, or van to Oil Guys, 620 North 3rd Street in Bardstown. Oil Guys knows how to make your car hum. Oil Guys in Bardstown do oil changing, brake job, tire rotations, bulb changes, and Oil Guys will make sure those wiper blades are put on tight for the winter. Oil Guys works the convenient hours you're looking for, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday, or closed on Sunday. Oil Guys, 620 North 3rd Street in Bardstown, next to my old Kentucky home dinner train.
This community rallies for one another, and we have seen that firsthand here at the Crown Recovery Center. The recovery movement is sweeping across Springfield and Washington County. It's because of this great community we can show people what a life of recovery looks like. Just like the Commanders, our game plan is the same: win, develop strong leaders, and build a stronger community. From all of us here, have a great season, Commanders. We are all rooting for you.
Try to think of the most convenient bank service you could hope for. How about banking from your mobile phone? Well, Springfield State Bank has it. With our new mobile banking, you can monitor your checking account, transfer money, even pay your bills right from your cell phone. Enrollment is easy. Just visit our website at www.springfieldstate.com for details. Springfield State Bank, we're your locally owned community bank doing big bank things. We want to make banking easy for you. Springfield State Bank, member FDIC.
Texting and driving just don't mix. Don't text and drive. I am Noah Reynolds, a sophomore for your Washington County Commanders.
This has been brought to you by Thoroughbred Asset Management, helping you pursue your financial goals. Call 866-566-0460.
Get your ID in. Back here at Washington County High School, Hal Goode, John Graves. 30-21 in boys action. Bardstown leads Washington County by 9.
Game of runs. Bardstown come out on fire, 5-0. Then Washington County went on a 12, 13-point run to go up at the first quarter, 15-9. And then Bardstown, again, Boo Brewer. I've seen some of those first quarter, in-between quarter chats, and he lit them up and he lit the fire. They went on a 21-6 run in that second quarter play.
Yeah, 21 points scored. Just really came out after that first quarter of play on fire.
Value the basketball. It's the same thing we said in our first game against the Lady Tigers and Commanderette. You've got to value your possessions. You've got to rebound. Washington County's getting, I don't know the stats, but they're getting killed on the board right now. And it's leading to easy putbacks on the offensive end for Bardstown. And on the defensive end, they're getting runouts.
4 players in the scoring. And, of course, led in scoring by Andrew Mason. He had 10 points. 9 with Grant Bowling. 4 with Riley. But, Greenwell had 2. I mean, 4 players putting you in a great position.
They absolutely are. And that's kind of what we thought was going to happen coming into this game. Those are the 3 or 4 players that have kind of led Bardstown all year.
Washington County, 3 players led in all scoring by Noah Reynolds. 12 points. 2 3-pointers to his credit. And Bo Baker had 3 and 6 for Phillips.
And those very quiet points for Phillips, but Noah Reynolds has been the catalyst for Washington County.
Can Washington County get back in this game?
Oh, absolutely.
How do they do it?
Absolutely. They've got to take care of the basketball. The cross-court pass, you can't do that. The Bardstown's too long. They're too quick. You've got to value possessions. You've got to rebound the basketball. Respect the basketball.
Again, your score at the half, Bardstown 30, Washington County 21 in boys action. Earlier tonight, Lady Tigers just rolled past the Washington County Commanderettes. Final score, Bardstown 75, Washington County 16. And I still don't think you've heard the last of the Lady Tigers until March rolls in here. They are a well-polished machine.
Yes, they are. That is a good basketball team, and we've seen some good girls games. We've seen some good girls teams in this 19th district, and I'd put them right up there with it.
A couple things we want to do at the half. We want to go back and talk for a moment about our friends in Western Kentucky. John and I talked earlier, and if you joined us during the girls' game at the half, you know, a lot of folks are reaching out to those who had a lot of damage in their area. As a matter of fact, damage in our area included Marion County and Taylor County, also Bullitt County, but Western Kentucky did have a lot of damage, and Central Kentucky Community Action, proud to be associated with them and work with them. They put a team together who took some items today to Mayfield. They represent going into the aging program, which is a program that does congregate meals for senior citizens. If you see the pictures, you can see just some of the senior shelf boxes is what they call them, along with 2,323 bottles of water. So the folks at Central Kentucky Community Action and the transportation took those to Mayfield today. And if you see the picture on the right, that's just where one of the community action offices are in Mayfield. Mayfield, along with Dawson Springs and many other cities in Western Kentucky, John, just are going to have not just days and months, but years of time putting their lives back together.
And it'll never be the same. And the devastation that we've seen down there is just unprecedented. I know we tend to use that word a lot in the lexicon anymore, but just complete devastation. You know, Dawson Springs no longer exists as it did a week ago. And it's going to take a lot of time and a lot of effort. That's why we live in a great state of Kentucky. This is the state website that the governor's team has put together to donate to, and you know, anything we can do to help. Hal, I'm going to tell you, 15-mile wiggle, and we would have had some of that damage here in Washington County.
Very easily. And Lebanon, our friends in Calvary that are dealing with it. Again, I think, you know, this is one of those things you could say this could happen to anybody, and you better believe it can. It'll happen to anybody. As John mentioned, the website's up there, Team WKY Relief Fund.ky.gov. That's the governor's relief fund set up. I would encourage you to give towards that. The reason we gave the water and the senior meals is because we had them. Our senior meals were meant for our seniors to be given over the holidays, but our seniors are in good shape. We can give them the meals that we have, and we've just reordered meals for them later. They needed those meals today.
Well, Hal, and we appreciate everything.
It's good they did.
Everything your group does with
our
community
team
action.
is great.
You've got a great team over there, and when we, like I said, when we talked earlier in the week, we want to make sure we highlighted what your all's group is doing, what my company's doing that I work for.
Yes.
You know, it's been very. You know, I work for a national organization that I've seen emails fly all over the last 2 days of this is how you can donate, this is who you can donate to, because it affected some of our partners there, and just devastation. And thoughts and prayers are not enough. Donations, water, as they're rebuilding in Western Kentucky.
There's many lists you can give to, Feeding America, others, the United Way. I just put the one up there tonight. It's the one that you can give to that we know goes back to those folks in that area. Well, we are at the half. We're going to take a timeout. 30-21. Got a good game going here. Make sure to tell your friends and hang on because second half's on the way. High school basketball, a G&G production.
WOKH 102.7 FM The Rocket, Lebanon, Bardstown, and Springfield. High school basketball brought to you by Exit Realty Bluegrass. Lisa Kearns, Realtor. She's the helpful agent at 129 West Park Lane in Camelsville. Call today at 270-402-4036. Dr. John T. Isaacs Jr. is a second-generation dentist in his hometown of Springfield, and he and his staff invite you to his office at 39 Bobolink Drive in Springfield. They offer family dentistry as well as digital dentistry where no impressions are needed. Their all-digital technology allows you to get crowns, bridges, partials, and implants with no discomfort. Results are more accurate and quicker. For family dentistry, see Dr. John T. Isaacs Jr., 39 Bobolink Drive in Springfield, or call today at 859-336-7680. Dr. John T. Isaacs Jr., a reason to smile since 1963. Following Drugliner is brought to you by the Springfield Presbyterian Church, a family of believers whose purpose is to glorify God by loving Him and making Jesus Christ known in word and deed. Springfield Presbyterian Church, 140 East Main Street in Springfield.
If you're using drugs, stop now. Protect your friends and family and don't do drugs. I'm Bo Baker for the Washington County Commanders.
Back again at Washington County High School, how good John Graves, 30-21. Washington County trailing by 9. What do the Commanders have to do, John, to get back in this one?
Rebound the basketball, take care of the basketball, and come out on fire. They've got to get back in this game early. If you let this stretch out to 15, it may be too much.
Washington County will have the ball. Looks like respective starters in for both teams. Hughes, the only person with any foul problems, has 2. Down low to Baker. Baker puts it up and in. That's what I think.
Did I forget to say feed Bo Baker?
He had only 3 points in the first half. Baker has to have 18 points in order for Washington County to be in this ball game, I think.
Absolutely.
And he's capable of that every night. Bardstown, starters in. Off the left side. Bowling to Stone. Down low, Riley. Shot up, no good. Tipped around as it goes out of bounds, saved inbounds for Riley. Riley to Mason. Mason, jumper on the way. Missed it. Rebound. That's Pope playing with 2 fouls. Shot up, no good. Mason the tip.
Extra possessions. There was 4 extra shots Bardstown got on that possession just because they were crashing the boards.
Mason has 12. 32-23. Riley really giving Bo Baker a lot of defense. Hughes a 3. Got it.
Needed that one. Bo Baker starts his third quarter. He played all the second quarter with 3 fouls.
Hughes, no points in that first half of play. That 3's his first points in this game. Jumper by Riley, nails it.
So Bo Baker had 3 points. Hughes had 0. And Washington was only down 9. That bodes well for the Commanders.
Mm-hmm. Riley gets his first 2, 34-26. Hughes in the lane. Bank shot no good. Rebound Warner. Warner, the fake goes up and he's fouled.
Waited for all the traffic to clear and go up, and Bowling just reached over and got him.
Let's watch an instant replay on that one, if I can get that. Warner's going to be going up for a couple shots, but this is where they look at this hustle. The rebound, the fake, the shot up, and it's just hammered away out of his hands.
And Bowling never left his feet. If he'd have jumped a little bit, he would have been able to get the block.
First foul on Bowling. Shot up no good by Warner. Blake's a senior on this team.
Aggressive player.
Next one up. Bottom.
Deep knee bend on that one. I like it. A little old school.
An old school Maxwell man.
There's Warners and Maxwell.
Shot up no good. Rebound Bardstown. Swing a stick and you'll find out. You'll hit about 5. Reynolds on the reach in.
That's going to be his first team first. And again, extra possessions for Bardstown. Good crowd on hand tonight.
A nice crowd for a Tuesday night.
Bardstown always travels well.
They travel well. Thanks to folks that are watching on Facebook Live. We want to be your choice for high school sports in the area, so join us. Jumper up, no good by Stone. Scramble for it on the far side. It's going to be Commanders basketball.
What I like there about Kobe is he's playing with the 3 fouls, but he's still playing with a little aggression. Or a lot of aggression. Yeah.
Reynolds.
Long day.
Oh, yeah. Reynolds down court. Over to Phillips. Phillips needs some help. Had it, lost it. Reynolds will get it. Tries to get it to use it. Too many times to get rid of it, John. Mason tries to dunk and missed it. On the far side, out of bounds, it'll go.
We're going to get a foul. They're going to get
floor.
poked.
I think so.
Hold on. No, they're going to get Noah Reynolds.
Oh, they're going to get Reynolds on that one.
His team second. Said he reached out and grabbed him.
Bardstown on the inbounds. Stone was ready to inbounds the ball. Stood there for about 40 seconds. Riley. Oh, low high layup, no good.
Yep. Bowling.
And Warner in the right position, but foul.
Bowling, that's going to be his second. Team second.
He's got both team fouls in this second half. Bardstown still putting on the full court press. 34-27. Phillips a three. No good. Mason with the rebound. Washington County's hanging around. Mason in the lane. Shot up, no good. Riley rebound. Shot up, no good. Bo Baker will have it.
That's what you got to have.
Hughes all the way down, puts it up and in.
Good drag step to go by him, and he's going to put the Commanders back within 5. Going the other way real quickly, and Noah Reynolds, the little hustler, steps in there to break up the fast break.
Yeah, he'll go after it, but it's still going to be Bardstown basketball. Donovan Stone on the inbounds. Stone. Back and forth. Stone to Riley, now to Mason, back to Stone. 4:14 to go in the third. Riley. Oh, nice give to Mason. Mason, triple team. Has to go back out there. Riley gets it, puts up a three, no good. Hughes with the rebound to Phillips. Phillips underneath, puts it up, can't get the spin. Out of bounds. Washington County will have it.
Jamar Phillips makes several nice moves and has tonight and all year. Just got to get a couple of these drop. Coming in for Bardstown is going to be number 10, Jatrell Kurtzinger. He will replace Donovan Stone.
Stone's out. Kurtzinger's in.
3-ball here would make you feel a lot better, wouldn't it, Hal?
Oh, Washington County, Reynolds on the throw and just threw it away. Back on the other end, Kurtzinger shot up, blocked by Washington County's Baker. Loose ball. Commanders have it. Phillips got caught in traffic. It'll still be Washington County's ball, I think. Oh, they're going to call the jump ball.
They didn't know which way it was, and I'm going to say it probably was Bardstown's basketball.
Looked like a lot of traffic in there.
It did. Washington County, Bo Baker's got still no points or 3 points. No points.
Bo Baker has 5 points. Come out in that third quarter, hit a 2, and only had 3 in the first half. But they got to feed it to him. Shot up, rolls in a 3 by Bowling.
A little bit more breathing room, pushes it back out to an 8-point lead.
Bowling with 12. 37-29. Here's Baker. Baker drives, puts it up, can't get the roll, but foul.
These Rams must be tight tonight.
Trevon Pope picks up.
Oh, now we're going to have a technical.
3.
But we've got 2 fouls we'll call here.
First foul on Pope.
That's Trayvon Pope's third.
Oh, call it on Kurtzinger.
Kurtzinger's going to get one for Malvin. So they'll shoot. No, these should be the
fouls.
Technicals.
Oh, these are technical shots. Baker misses the first one. Bo has struggled tonight from the charity shot.
Of course he did. I said he shot well. That's what happens.
Next one up, missed it.
First one's too hard. Second one's too easy. Over-adjusted.
1
Oh, so these are the
6.
technical ones. 1 for 6 in an 8-point game.
Yep. Warner's 1 for 2. You hit a few free throws here and there, you're right back in this game. Phillips hits the first one. Kamar Phillips at the line.
Shooting the technical.
Phillips 3 for 3. And he's shooting the technical, Sean said. Has 7 points tonight. Hits them both.
So you went up there. The great thing about that is Washington County gets the ball back.
How's Washington County hung in here?
I'm going to be honest with you.
Trying to figure it out.
I think it's missed shots by Bardstown. Because
Must be.
they've had several chances. Washington's done a better job of rebounding this second half.
Hughes come back and got 5 points in this third quarter. Hughes will get the ball on the inbounds. 3:09 to go in the third. There's Hughes. Finds Phillips. Phillips looking for Warner. Instead goes out to Reynolds. Weiss will check in next break. Right side Hughes. Rainbow 3. Got it! God dang, that'll catch you up quick.
It does in a hurry, and it makes it a 3-point game. Washington County right back in this one.
37-34.
Game of runs.
I can't explain how, but they are right back in this game.
14-7 run this half.
Left side, Mason. Moving that ball around. It's Kurt Singer will have it. Greenwell's in there now. Greenwell 3. No good. Fight for it out of bounds. I thought to myself that ball was touched last by Kurt Singer.
Dave Weiss is going to come in.
Weiss is in. Warner's out.
And for a Washington County fan, you're replacing a 6'5" kid with a 6'4" kid. And we don't get to do that very often.
Mason. Back around to, they were able to get it to Bolin, but Steph's called. He's a nice ball player.
He is.
Just got ahead of himself on that one.
Sister played ball at Georgetown. So he comes from a basketball family.
Yeah, he's down to 17th. Where was he at?
Central Hardin.
Down Central. Played for the Bruins.
Played his freshman year. He played his 8th grade year. He played for Bethlehem. And then was at Central Hardin. And then played there for a year and then come to Bardstown. And I think he took advantage of the extra year. No, he didn't.
There's Hughes to Reynolds. A 3. Got it!
Tie ball game, Hal B. 37-37 all. That caps off
Reynolds
a 17-7 run.
Reynolds is playing well tonight. Tied up at 37 all.
I think he's in the running for the ARC player of the game.
Oh, my. What do you think? How about them apples? 37 all.
Student section's on their feet. It's high school basketball in Central Kentucky.
Right side, jumper on the way. Bowling, a 3, no good. Hughes, he's just being mugged under there. Foul on Kurt Singer.
It's going to be Kurt Singer's second, team fourth.
Fourth team foul.
Now, they've reported that as his third. Yep, because of the technical.
Oh, that's right.
So
that's right.
Team third, his third, team fifth. That may come into play later.
Boo Brewer talking to the official about where the extra foul come from. Reynolds down court. Reynolds center court has the ball taken away, tipped away, but back to Hughes. Hughes to Reynolds. Reynolds to Hughes. Now right side, Phillips. A tray. No good. Weiss over the back.
Yep. That's not a bad foul. He's trying to fight around him.
Oh, yeah. Young player mistake. Weiss at his size. What's he check in officially?
I've got him at 6'4". I've got him at 2 fouls and Washington County's third.
I don't know if he's 6'4" or not. I think
he's my roster 6'4".
Okay.
There's math involved. I'm 6 foot, so we work from there.
I think he'll be 6'4" tonight and 6'6" tomorrow. He's got that kind of height about him. Boy, Washington County going after the ball and out of bounds. Still going to be Bardstown ball. They're really putting the pressure on Kurt Singer and the ball.
Kurt Singer got 3 fouls. They're going to try to make him make a mistake.
Kurt Singer, right side, Greenwell open, won't take the shot. Back out, he'll go to Riley. 45 seconds to go in the third. Riley, jumper up, no good, but a whistle and a foul.
I think they're going to get Kamar Phillips with this one.
Yep.
No.
Kamar.
Yep.
Yeah, Kamar Phillips picks it up.
His second, team fourth. That's going to put Riley at the line, whose sister won our Art Player of the Game for the first game.
Yep, she's a player. Heck, got most of her scoring in the first half. Bryce Riley has 2 points. Misses this one.
Can we just say how nice it is to have fans back in the building? It makes a difference.
Makes all the difference in the world. 37 all. Riley will shoot another. Missed them both. Commanders with the rebound. Here comes Reynolds. Reynolds double team, needs some help. Stolen on the far side by Mason, all the way down, dunks it home.
Put that one down. He's had a couple trouble spots at the rim, but not with that one.
Nice hit. On the other end, Phillips shot up, no good. We had to save that last dunk. Let's play that. We're going to go the stripe and shoot, but boy, this is one of those, it is what it is. Tipped away, Mason all the way down, boom. Instant replay brought to you by Dr. Isaacs. Family dentistry at its best. Dr. Isaacs Jr. in Springfield.
That last foul was on J-Trail Kurtzinger. That's his fourth foul.
Phillips hits the first one. Phillips 5 for 5 from the charity stripe. Give him 11.
Peyton Hughes comes in for Washington County, a 6'1 senior, to give Kobe Hughes a little extra break here, right here for the fourth quarter.
Not a bad plan.
No.
Boy, Phillips has been just burning it up on that net. 6 for 6, 12 points for Phillips. 39 all, 10 seconds to go in the third. Mason looks at the clock, he better make a move. Mason, right side, now trying to go to Riley. Rice will have it. Rice, half-court shot, won't go in, but we're headed to the fourth, and we haven't accomplished anything. At the end of the third, your score, Bardstown 39, Washington County 39. Fourth quarter in a moment. High school basketball, production of G&G.
Sale with Hale, a house sold name. Whether you're buying or selling, maybe it's residential, farmland, auctions, lake, lots, commercial. Sale with Hale can help you today. Go online, check out our listings. Contact us today. Sale with Hale Realty and Auction, 208 North Walnut Street in Springfield. Call Sale with Hale Realty and Auction today at 859-336-8488. Sale with Hale, a house sold name.
Lebanon, the heart of Kentucky, has always been known as a legendary place for dining, and it still is. Lebanon offers great options for virtually every type of dining. Fine cuisine with a chef-driven menu? We have it. Country dining with a local flair? We have it. How about a great lunch spot? We have it. We even have an old-time fountain drink counter, a 50-style drive-in with the best chili dog around, and a sweet shop complete with hand-dipped ice cream. For a complete listing of all the wonderful places to eat in Lebanon, go to visitlebanonky.com.
Browse by Gracie, the only person I trust to make me look wonderful.
Browse by Gracie, 859-336-1222.
If you're using drugs, stop now. Protect your friends and family and don't do drugs. I'm Bo Baker for the Washington County Commanders.
Back here at Washington County High School, how good John Graves. Thanks to Matt Smith and his team with Pixel Phase Media. They're great partners of ours because we're going to have a great 8 minutes of play. Bo Baker stays with it, goes strong to the board. He'll score again. We got to watch that one again, Pixel Phase. Woo, what a play. The drive, the shot up. Baker stays with it, tipped away. Nope, he's going to hang in there all the way for the deuce. Instant replay brought to you by Dr. Isaacs Jr.
Most important thing is that's 17 fouls on Bardstown. So Washington County for the rest of the game is going to be shooting bonus shots.
I don't know what happened. I don't know.
Lane violation, Washington County.
I didn't think he shot.
He shot, but he stepped over the line as soon as it hit.
Washington County with the lead. Here come the Tigers.
Game of runs all game have. Let's see who can make the last one.
Mason. Baseline move. Back on the outside. Yared Rayleigh is in there, wearing number 3. Shot up, no good.
How much better is Washington County taking care of the basketball in the second half on the rebounds, Hal? That's put them back in this game.
Well, and also, Hughes has come in with some offense, and Washington County turns it over on the other end. You know, Hughes had 8 points in that third quarter of play. Kamar Phillips, 6 for 6 from the charity stripe. You got to like that going into the one in the bonus.
Absolutely.
But you got to make it happen. You got to produce. Washington County will have to do. Mason drives, a little high, low, no good. Hughes brings it in. Up to Reynolds, got it.
Soft shot to get himself under control and put the ball up with his left hand.
How about Reynolds? 17 points. And fouled on the other end. He wasn't fouled. He commits a foul.
How about the fact what?
Noah Reynolds, 17 points.
He's done a great job. Just plenty of energy. That's his third, team fifth, Hal.
Bardstown on the inbounds. Bowling in the backcourt. It's okay.
You can do that.
Trevon Pope brings it down court. Pope to Bowling. A 3. Short. Hughes catches it like a football. Up court to Reynolds. Reynolds, the open path outside Phillips. Phillips down low, puts it up. Got it!
You know, Phillips plays a little haphazardly sometimes, but he's good on the free throw line and can hit it. Boo Brewer's seen enough, and Steven Woodson is pumped.
Timeout, Bardstown, a full timeout. 6:11 to go in this one. Washington County 45, Bardstown 39. You better call your neighbors. High school basketball. It's a G&G production.
If you're in the market to find someone to fix that car, truck, or van, let me make a suggestion, because you got to go to somebody you can trust. Go see Philip Carrico of Carrico's Body Shop in Fredericktown. Carrico's Body Shop. They're at 3676 Cane Run Road in Springfield. But everybody knows, if you want to go to Carrico's Body Shop, head to see Philip Carrico in the Berg. That number's 859-284-5309. Carrico's Body Shop in Springfield. Or the Berg, I might say.
Texting and driving just don't mix. Don't text and drive. I am Kobe Hughes, a senior from your Washington County Commanders.
This has been brought to you by Thoroughbred Asset Management, helping you pursue your financial goals. Call 866-566-0460.
Glad Jimmy Wethington's watching.
All right, Jimmy Wethington. Get them started with a big thumbs up and a like. If you don't like what's going on now, you do need to get off. You don't need to hang around. This one's getting ready to get going.
If you're a Bardstown fan, give us a like. If you're a Washington County fan, give us a heart.
You got to like everything about this game. Let's see if we can't tell everybody else that we're on, because, boy, the numbers have just jumped up on our broadcast. But we appreciate you tuning in and appreciate the thumbs up and telling everyone else that high school basketball is on the air, but a good one is a brewing. Bardstown had the ball. Down low, turn around, Riley. Got it, boy, clutch shot.
Very clutch shot from 15 feet away.
Bryce Riley with the 2, give him 4 on the night. 45-41, Washington County. Reynolds in the paint, puts it up, no good. Little too fast on that shot. Yep. Mason. Left side Bowling, he'll drive, blocked by Bo Baker. The other way we go. Lob to Weiss, 3 ball on the way. 8th grader couldn't connect. Baker rebound, back up in the air.
Got it. You know, it's easy to put shots up when you've got Bo Baker to go down there and get them.
47-41, Washington County. Riley thought about it, back outside he'll go. Able to find Rayleigh. Rayleigh will back it out. Washington County content with that 2-3 zone. Now to Bowling. 5:05 to go in this one. Riley, spin move, goes up, double teamed, he's fouled.
I don't know, I think they're going to get Gabe on this one. Nope, correction, they're going to get Bo Baker. That is going to be Bo's.
That is first is what I have him.
Yep.
You got more than one?
I can't find him. Oh, that's his first.
Yeah, that's what I had him.
Team 6. Both teams are going to be shooting the bonus from here on out.
Riley at the strike for Bardstown. Shooting 2, first one up, no good.
Bardstown's had some woes at the free throw line tonight.
Bryce Riley's 0 for 3. He has 4 points on the night.
I can't imagine that's normal for him.
No, I can't. I wouldn't think so either. He'll shoot another. Riley sets. Shot on the way. Missed it. Just them both. Rebound, Hughes. Hughes to Reynolds. Reynolds, double team, goes to Weiss. Weiss open, but he won't take it now. Tries to go to Bo Baker. Taken away by Bolin.
Young man will learn not to force that shot. Force that ball in.
Right side, they'll go to Bowling. Now back out top of the key. Shot on its way. No good by Stone. Rebound Reynolds. Reynolds double team. And he's tied up underneath with Mason. Let's see what they'll say.
Jump ball and Bardstown to keep it.
They'll call a jump ball. I thought maybe it might have been a foul, but jump ball.
A lot of
Bardstown's.
Surely you wouldn't question Sarge Ball.
No, he's my buddy. I would defend him. To the end, I would defend him.
Sarge has been good to G&G.
He's good to me. I know, he's just an old buddy. 3 on the way. Got it. That's Kurt Singer.
That looked good from the time it left his hand from this vantage point.
Bardstown won't go away. It's 47-44, Washington County. Hughes was bumped. Didn't catch it. Out of bounds it'll go.
Yep.
Hughes took a little bump on the push down court, but nobody caught it.
Full timeout.
And we're going to have a timeout. 4:10 to go in this one. Full timeout. Washington County 47. Bardstown 44. Back after this timeout, high school basketball. It's a G&G production.
Let's talk for a moment about Big Papa's Smokehouse. They're at 110 Lebanon Trade Center in Lebanon. And Big Papa's Smokehouse, they take pride in smoking their meats in their very own outdoor smoke pit. They specialize in pulled pork, brisket, and ribs blended in that special Big Papa's Smokehouse original rub. Big Papa's Smokehouse, right now, they'll come to you. They have their new food truck, and it's ready for you. Call 270-699-2321 for more information. See Big Papa today. Following Drugliner is brought to you by the Springfield Presbyterian Church, a family of believers whose purpose is to glorify God by loving Him and making Jesus Christ known in word and deed. Springfield Presbyterian Church, 140 East Main Street in Springfield.
Texting and driving just don't mix. Don't text and drive. I am Kobe Hughes, a senior from your Washington County Commanders.
Back here at Washington County High School, 47-44. Commanders leading the Tigers of Bardstown. Bardstown will have it. 4 minutes to go in this one. Right side, Kurt Singer. Bounces with Phillips. Phillips picks up number 3.
It's his first team 7th. That evens the fouls back up. And I know Coach Woodson doesn't like that, but that was the correct call.
We'll go the stripe, shooting 1 in the bonus. Jay Trail Kurtzinger. Kurtzinger, 7 points on the night.
More importantly, he's got 4 fouls. First guy off the bench tonight. Didn't start, but he was the first guy to come in.
Kurtzinger shot on its way, got it. Kurtzinger will shoot another. Big shot on its way. He'll set on its way and missed it. Rebound, Hughes. Hughes down court, gets it to Weiss. Weiss had an open path, but instead goes back out top of the key.
Good decision.
Finds Reynolds, and I think so as well. Reynolds throws it away. Mason the steal. Mason to Kurtzinger. He'll lay it up and in.
That puts Bardstown back on, ties the game up 47-47.
Tied up at 47 all.
Game of runs all night long.
Bardstown came out of that last timeout, and boy, they're ready to roll. Reynolds to Baker. Baker, double team, puts it up and in. You got to get it to Baker.
That's where your points are going to come from consistently. And a great jump in the pass by Noah Reynolds as he tried to get it back down, and Noah's able to deflect the ball out again.
9 points for Bo Baker in this second half. Had 3 at the half. On the inbounds with Bowling. Finds Stone. To Kurtzinger to Stone. Back to Bowling, moving the ball around. See who has the magic touch for Bardstown. Bowling. Back around. Finds Stone. 49-47, Washington County. Mason in the lane. Up, got it, counted. He's fouled.
Very strong pass to the rim, and they're going to get Bo Baker. That's going to be Bo's second. Team eighth. It's going to tie the game up, and Mason's going to try to put them back in the lead for the first time since the start of the quarter.
16 points for Andrew Mason. 2 for 4 from the charity stripe. Shooting one. Shot up, it rolls out of there. No good. Tied score. Here come the Commanders. Baker. Baker makes his move. Back out to Hughes. 3 on the way. No good. Riley with the rebound. Riley up court. Finds Bowling. Bowling to Riley. A 3. No good. Hughes will let it roll out of bounds.
He let it roll out of bounds, and Andrew Mason kind of rolled off Kobe's back. Kobe cleared to make sure that the ball went out of bounds, and Washington County retained possession. 49.
Down court with Washington County's Hughes. 49 all. Inside Baker. He's double teamed. Outside Weiss. Weiss makes his move. Double teamed. Can't connect.
Good
rebound,
good take.
Kurtzinger down court. Finds Bowling. Bowling right corner Riley. 2 minutes to go. There's Bowling a 3. No good. Hughes with the rebound. Up court Reynolds. Reynolds to Hughes. Hughes double team goes up no good, but it's foul.
We're going to put him on the free throw line.
Bardstown foul.
Number 23, Trayvon Pope, and that's his 4th.
So Pope picks up number 4. You're right. So 2 players out there for Bardstown with 4 fouls.
And a tight game, that could make a big difference.
Jacoby Hughes. This is his first time at the charity stripe. Misses. Hughes, though, has 2 threes to his credit. 8 points so far on the night. 8 points all in the third quarter of play. He had no points in the first half. Hughes, next one up and in. Big basket, makes it 50-49. Mason will bring it straight away. Mason backs it out, now left side Kurtzinger. Kurtzinger, the fake, the drive, now backs it out again. Bumps with Hughes, now to bounds, it'll go.
You know, and how this is a Bardstown team that was down 11 against Marion County and found a way to win that game. They've been in some close games here.
Yeah, that first game of the season, they beat Marion County by 1. To Bardstown. Right now with a minute 17 trail by 1. Riley back to Bowling. Bowling to Mason. They seem content. It's going to have to be a good shot, but Mason baseline move all the way down. Reverse, no good. Fight for it. Washington County will have it. Up to Phillips. Phillips, a 3. Got it!
I'm glad that went in because I don't know what would have happened if he'd have missed that one in a tight ball game.
53-49, 3. Mason, no good. Hughes, rebound. Hughes all the way down. Baker comes up with it. Baker to Weiss for 2.
Everything's going Washington County's way right now.
Washington County 55, Bardstown 29, Riley a 3. No good. Reynolds had it, lost it. Bowling comes up with it. 3 ball on the way. No good. Tipped around. Bardstown has it. Left side stolen by Hughes. He'll take it down, dunk it, and miss it. Rebound by Weiss. He'll put it up and in.
He'll dunk it and send Washington County to first place in the 19th district.
Three on the way goes
That's
in.
going to count. That's going to count.
And it will count, but that will be it as Washington County pulls off the huge win here tonight, as it's the Commanders defeating the Bardstown Tigers by a score of 57-52. What a finish to this game tonight. Big crowd congratulating the Commanders. John Graves is headed down to the court. Again, your final score, Washington County 57, Bardstown 52. Keep it right here. Post-game with the player of the game and the coach's post-game show. Up next, high school basketball, a G&G production.
Montebello Packaging is a world-class manufacturer of aluminum tubes and aerosol cans. Is hosting a job fair December the 16th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Montebello 650 Industrial Drive, Lebanon, Kentucky.
Putting people back to work. This has been brought to you by the Marion County Industrial Foundation.
The law firm of Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, and McCain has assisted the people of Central Kentucky for over 45 years. Whether it's closing on your new home, handling the estate of your loved one, business planning, or preparing for your family's future with wills and trust, we will call the right play for you. Like our Facebook page, give us a call, or visit us in downtown Springfield, and let Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, and McCain show you how our hustle and heart sets us apart.
Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, and McCain. Offices in downtown Springfield. 859-336-3901.
This is an advertisement.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Company is the #1 property and casualty insurance provider in Kentucky. And Washington County Farm Bureau, they are ready to meet all your insurance needs. Check out Washington County Farm Bureau's rates. They're affordable, and their local claim service is quick and efficient. Come by today and see Jeremy Harden, Washington County Farm Bureau Agent Manager, and also John Weiss, Washington County Farm Bureau, 211 Progress Avenue in Springfield. Call today at 859-336-9472.
Technology moves fast. Farmers National Bank can help you keep up. We're all walking around with little computers in the form of a smartphone, so why not make the most of them? Farmers National Bank's digital banking options include an app that lets you deposit checks, make transfers, pay bills, and more. Download the Farmers National Bank mobile banking app in the App Store or Google Play.
Back here at Washington County High School, your final score in boys action, Washington County 57, Bardstown 52. What a game, what a finish. Let's go on down to the floor for our player of the game and coach's post-game show. John Graves has them both. John?
We want to thank Art for our player of the game, and that's going to be Noah Reynolds. We want to thank Oil Pros for our coach's interview. Noah, what about that game?
That's awesome. I've been waiting on that my whole life. I ain't never beat them. And here it is. I mean, we did it.
I think best I can check, the second time Boo Brewers lost in this gym, Coach.
Yeah, I remember when Willis and all that group was in. I think they beat them that year, but that was about it. And there's been a lot of thumpings too, so feels good. Feels good.
Noah, you come out with a little spark plug and a little energy and really propelled the Commanders in that first quarter of play.
Yeah, I mean, we've been having some slow starts, and that's really been setting us back. But, I mean, I knew that if we took over them, we just hold the lead and just keep working.
Game of runs. Coach, you started the game down 5-0 and then went on a 13-0 run. I believe you closed that last quarter out on an 18-13 run.
Oh, yeah. That's what I told them. I said, we got to keep fighting. I told them, I said, they come in, they're Goliath, and we're David. And I told them we keep it close in the fourth quarter, that they're going to get tight because they're expected to win. And they come in, and they've been dominating the district. So I said, if we keep it tight, keep it close, them jump shots they shooting, they're going to go short. And that's where they start shooting a lot of air balls, a lot of misses. And that's what happens when the expectation grows on you and you get nervous. And we made them nervous, and that's what happened.
Coach, what did you tell your team at half?
I told them we fighting. I told them we played an awful second quarter. I said, but we played a great first. And I told them if we rebound the basketball, we're going to win the ball game. Because they got a lot of putbacks. And I told them we rebound the ball. I told them we're shooting the ball well. We're playing well on offense. I was like, and feed the beast down in the paint, and then we're going to win the game.
What about this guy standing beside you?
Oh, he's a warrior. He's a warrior. I was telling everybody, I told him beginning of the year, I was like, you ain't even on the scouting report. One coach called me, was asking me, was Camden Abel my starting point guard? And I was like, nah, I said, it's a kid named Noah Reynolds. He said, who was that? I said, you gonna know.
They all know tonight about that.
They all gonna know.
You best believe it.
Rest of the year.
All right, Coach, we're going to get you out in the locker room to celebrate. Head coach Stephen Woodson, player of the game, the ARC player of the game, Mr. Noah Reynolds. Guys, I mean, I had to chase Stephen Woodson around this gym. He has given everybody in here a high five. This game means more than most.
I tell you what, it was a great game to watch, and what a great finish. You don't see too many games like that come up that you just know are going to finish and just finish like they did. Great game. Let me take a look at the scoring for you here just to give you an idea how this one finishes up scoring-wise. First of all, for Bardstown, who just played excellent. Bardstown were led in all scoring by Andrew Mason, 16 points. 12 points on the evening for Grant Bowling, who had a fantastic game. 2 points for TJ Greenwell. On the evening, we have 4 points for Bryce Riley and 10 points on the evening for Jay Trail Kurtzinger. Washington County, on the other hand, they were led in all scoring by Noah Reynolds, 17 points. Noah had 3 3-pointers to his credit as well this evening. 15 points for Kamar Phillips, 2 points on the evening for Gabe Weiss. Came at a great time there toward the end. 9 points tonight for Jacoby Hughes, and then 12 points for Bo Baker and a point for Blake Warner. So, again, your final score this evening, Washington County over Bardstown, 57-52. And John Graves, you look at this game this evening, 3 players in double figures for Washington County. Very nice finish for the Commanders.
There, Hal, that, I was a little concerned. Washington, it got out to an 11-point Bardstown lead. And Bardstown normally puts your foot on you and they go. And Washington County decided they weren't going to have that tonight, and they was able to fight back. That is a good Bardstown team. They are picked in the top 5 in the region preseason. That's a good Bardstown. It's always well coached when you look at Brewer. And Washington County slayed Goliath tonight.
Washington County never would go away. They just hung in the ball game. Even when they played bad in that first half, they would not go away.
And what I like about this Washington County team is Bo Baker gets a lot of attention, Kobe gets a lot of attention, but Noah Reynolds is the guy that steps up tonight. They're more than just those 2 players. But what does this do for the district? This puts you in a great spot. Now, you've got a bunch of games to get there. But if you can take care of a Bardstown team, your first district game out, that can be a tone setter for the rest of the year.
Okay, Nelson County comes to town on Friday night.
Homecoming.
Washington County, Nelson County, G&G's got that. We'll have the homecoming for you. But what about these ball games? Girls play first.
Girls, I expect a good game between the two. Washington County will learn a lot after tonight, and they'll come out to get better. And if you look at the boys' game, Washington County cannot have that letdown that they did at Adair County after the Marion County game. This is an emotional win. They've got to make sure that they take care of business on Friday night, because this win doesn't mean anything if you get beat the next game out.
Yeah, I think you're going to see a pretty evenly matched couple of teams playing, and especially in the 19th district with Nelson and Washington, girls and boys.
I think so too. Nelson's girls team is much improved. They've added a couple players, and Bardstown boys team, they are much improved. They're a lot more physical and a lot more disciplined.
Thank you, John Graves.
Thank you,
Fine
Halby.
job here this evening, our boys at Pixel Face Media. We certainly appreciate you all for what you all are doing. You all are doing a fantastic job. Your scores as we get out of here tonight. In girls action, it was all the Bardstown Lady Tigers as they improved their record to 3-1. They defeated Washington County and the Commanderettes 75-16. And the game just finishing up, it was a dandy. Washington County comes up with a win over Bardstown, 57-52. That's going to wind it up for our crew this evening. Our next broadcast, Friday night, as Nelson County comes to Washington County. It's homecoming. We'll get started with pregame at 5:30. Tip-off for the ladies is at 6. Thanks to the crew. They do a great job. We appreciate you for tuning in to G&G Production, and make sure to tell someone about the Nelson County-Washington County matchup coming up on Friday. Till next time, from Washington County High School, Halby Good. Wishing you and yours a pleasant evening. So long, everybody.
You've been listening to High School Basketball, brought to you by Hale Realty and Auction, a house so name. Snappy Tomato Pizza, let's get snappy tonight. Springfield State Bank, built and growing on friendly service. ARC, addiction recovery care at St. Catherine. Lisa Kearns, Exit Realty, Dr. Isaacs Jr. Dentistry, General Dentistry and Orthodontics, The Oil Guys, Mattingly, Sims, Robinson, and McCain, attorneys at law in Springfield, King County Industrial Foundation, putting people back to work. Lebanon Tourism. Lebanon is the heart of Central Kentucky. Farmers National Bank, by your side for more than 130 years. Big Papa Smokehouse, restaurant and full catering. Carico's Body Shop, taking care of bumps and dings. Tune in next time for exciting high school basketball, a G&G production.